Don't make me tell all these folks who you are. Don't make me tell them who you trying to be. Flexing and talking like you really hard. I'ma be laughing about this in my sleep. I know the fake and that's what you give. I know the bank and you not the bill. I know the pride and I know the pill. Whatever you swallow when it wasn't real. I keep it solid like I am a fist. Licking my shot, it's all in the wrist. Don't do the talking, I do not snitch. But I'm in the game, you must be the...
What's up, everybody? And welcome to another good show of the good, the bad, the troll, and always the conscious. And I think we on episode 13, so we like rolling real smooth with it, y'all. Of course, we got myself, Vibe King. To my left, we got Snapp. To my right, we got Mack. Under us, we got Dynamite. And to the left of him, we got a very special guest, Kendra. So I appreciate you joining us today. And you know what? It's going to be the countdown to the summer today, y'all. And just like that, we're going to get it started. Yeah.
Countdown to summer.
Summer started.
No, summer don't technically start to the 25th.
Hey, unless you live in the South.
Summer started on the 25th of April down this month.
It don't stop in Texas, boy. It's just summer all year round.
Woo, shit. I feel you, man. All right, appreciate that intro, Vibe. And as he said, man, it's the countdown to summer, man. And if you living in the South, we hot as fuck down here. It's real. It's real. Heat is on Lucifer, always.
Yeah.
I can be hot outside today.
Anyway, man, let's go ahead and get a round check, man. Because no apologies, but, you know, we had Father's Day off, so just in case you was wondering, we missed the episode because, you know, we took off Father's Day. Most of us are fathers, so, you know, had to celebrate that day. But we back with episode 13 to kick everything off, and let's go ahead and do a round check, man, to see how everybody doing. And we're going to start with the guests. So,
Kendra, I knew you were starting with me.
So. Of course.
Ladies first.
Of course. Ladies first. So how your day? So how the week been? How the week been for you? How everything been going?
It's been real interesting, but I'm here. I made it. You know, I won't complain. Like you said, it's hot outside, so I'm not trying to be out there. But you know, we here.
Man, that's all we can do is be here.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we can do is be here, man. All right, cool beans. Mack, what's up, man? What's going on in your world?
Same hot. I seen mosquitoes in the shade, boy. They don't even want to get out and bite a nigga no more. This is hot. They ain't even got time for it.
You said what? Mosquitoes is not. Mosquitoes is like, no, nigga.
Man, I was outside earlier, bro. I seen mosquitoes in the corner. They ain't even trying to fly. They in the shade. They taking time out. It's so hot.
Now that's wild. That's wild.
When I tell you it's hot, bro, it's hot. I woke up. I had work last night, dog. Why is it 6 a.m. in the morning, 87 degrees outside, bro? That shit ain't cool. That ain't the business, bro.
You forgot, man. Y'all in the hardest parts of the world, boy. You and Snapp. And Kendra too? Yeah, y'all. Oh no, Kendra's South. She in South Carolina, so she good. But you and Snapp?
It's supposed to be 107 this week. We are not good. We are very hot.
107?
107.
I'm not ready.
Hell no.
Shit.
I'm going to be outside in it too. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's about it for me, man. Everything been pretty good, man. And life been all right. It's been okay. It's been doing a lot better this week. Well, this week better than the week before, so everything's been all right.
That's good, man. That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I Snapp. What about you, man? What's been going on?
Well, I got a couple things. So Father's Day weekend, I went to go visit my dad or whatever. They'll surprise him with my little boy Amari because he ain't seen him. He held him all weekend, which is bad for us, but he held him all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of got in trouble by my brother's old lady. She got mad at us because we was inside watching a movie. It's hot outside. So she's like, why y'all came all the way down here to watch a movie? But hey, look, it's hot outside. I ain't trying to be out there.
Was she expecting y'all to go outside?
Man, I don't look. I don't know. Look.
What expectation did she have?
I don't know what the expectations were, but we finished that movie. And what else? So this week, man.
She wanted your ass to go out there and grill. That's what she wanted.
Nah,
she wanted your ass to cook.
You know what? They talked about that too, but I kind of told them, hey, look, man, it's Father's Day. You know, y'all supposed to do for us. We ain't doing nothing. Man, it's too hot for all that anyway. But Mac ain't lying about the mosquitoes. I walked my dog early this morning, and man, I didn't get bit by a mosquito till I walked under a shade tree, man. The whole time. On the shade tree, they got him one.
We were waiting on you.
Somebody come on that shade tree, man.
They bite you in the shade or in the house. They ain't coming. They ain't worried about you outside uncovered.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
That's wild,
man. I'm telling you, man. And also, last night, I came to a hard realization of my age. You know, the Gears beta's out, and I played with the old crew again. Man, we was getting mollywop, boy. Everybody was coming, man, I don't know what's up the shotgun. I don't know what's going on. And look, I said, hey, man, we ain't young no more. I just had to tell him, said, man, we ain't young no more, man. That hand-eye coordination ain't like it used to be. So
it was out.
Man, yeah, it came out a second time. And I got a question for y'all, too, about so Father's Day, right? Because this was brought to my attention last week. Father's Day. So do y'all, is it meant for just to celebrate your father or your kids? Is it okay? Or say your kids are fathers too. Yeah, Mike, you know the situation. Yeah. So is it okay for you to like celebrate or get your son a gift, or is it just your son, they need to give you the gift?
I feel like they need to give me the gift.
Right, you don't have to give them the gift, right?
No, I feel like it go both. No, I feel like it go both ways.
Okay, that's the way I feel.
We could do a gift exchange. You know, what I'm saying?
My son, if I had a son and he had a kid, I'd get him something too because he had a too. So
yeah, it was kind of brought to my attention. I was told I was kind of in the wrong. Like, why would you get your child a gift? Like, because he's a father too. But
he's a father.
Yeah, I was like, he's a father too. It's like, no, but it's Father's Day. They're supposed to celebrate their father. I was like, I understand that, but he's also a father. So, but he's like, and old school cat had told us, hey, look, if you feel that you can, you should get your child, if they're a father, get them a gift. That's fine. That's okay too. I was like, all right, I'm good with that. Yeah. But yeah, besides that, man, everything been going kind of smooth. Besides that heat.
I think most of that is mainly due to some of that old school thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How we grew up, you know what I'm saying? We grew up celebrating some of y'all.
I know what it was. I became a dad. I know.
Yeah, exactly, man. So me and you didn't have dads. We bastards. So we didn't have dads. Tim and Snapp, they got fathers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm lucky enough.
Kendra got hers too, don't you, Kendra?
Well, see, y'all lucky, see.
I was going to say, and I'm going to interject. I guess it depends on how old school we talking, because my parents are 60s babies, but they both got me a Mother's Day gift. And I got my mom, obviously, a Mother's Day gift because she's my mom. But she got me something too.
Right. That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get the ideology that the guy was probably talking about, but nowadays it just go both ways.
Yeah.
He probably looking at it like, say you're the son, and then like your son has the kid.
Yeah.
The kid is supposed to grow up to be able to give his dad a father's gift type shit.
Yeah. It's not supposed to go backwards. They only go. Yeah. Yeah, I understood where he was coming from with it, but I told him, man, if my son had a child, I would get him a gift because he's a father.
Right. Yeah. Right.
But,
do something for him.
All right, cool beans. All right, Chill. What's up, man? Talk to me.
I've been having a busy week, y'all. Boys, I've been outside again. I need to stay my ass inside, to be honest. No, I celebrated a friend's birthday just last night. Went out, shook a tail feather a little bit. And I've learned I'm done going out and drinking anymore.
What?
The next time.
When you get so lit, like you fall asleep in the session.
Oh no, they ain't ever
I'm
had
like,
me.
yeah, nah.
I made
I'm
it
like,
home.
nah. See, that's what I'm like. Yep. See, this is a reminder I need.
Yeah, I
Like,
always made it home.
nah,
Wait a
man.
minute. Wait a minute. You fell asleep in the club?
Yes,
Oh no,
Oh no.
that boy got turned
bro. Like,
all the way up.
I think it's because I didn't have to drive. Like, I actually rode for it.
Oh. Oh, okay. So
Now
you
I
had
fall
a
asleep in the back of
designated
the car now. Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying? They had a little section. Like, I was off kind of to the side. I mean, if you really look at it in there, you can see me. But after that, I was like, yeah, nah.
You
Getting
fucked
2 lit
up.
days,
you
not for
you
me.
fucked up.
Hell no. And then, yeah, tomorrow I'm hyped. I'm about to get my sleeves done.
okay,
Okay.
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 I'm ready for
Right.
that. Monday, 4 o'clock p.m. sharp. I'm gonna be there. I
Okay.
gotta drive an hour out there though, cause she in a different city.
All
But
right.
Okay.
No numbing cream. No numbing cream.
nah, I don't need a number cream. It's just on my
Oh,
arms. I'm just about to finish my
okay.
arms all the way down. But and rather than that, I mean, besides this being hot, I mean, it's been pretty cool. I'm kind of mad. I would be outside today, y'all. Y'all know I usually have my hookah attached to my hip, but it was too
Yeah.
hot. Too hot. The laptop was too hot. I was scared it was gonna break down on me.
Okay.
It was
Understandable.
flaming.
Understandable.
All right, man. So for me, work week has been hectic as fuck. Hectic is an understatement. So we getting ready to launch our new application in India and Germany, and getting ready for Canada starting to prep up for Canada release as well. So that's been busy as hell. So of course, been in and out of meetings the whole damn week. It's been fucking insane, and I'm like, you know what? When Juneteenth hit, I am taking off. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. I took off. I took off. So, besides that, it's been busy. Changed, finally got the room and shit rearranged a little bit. So it's different, but getting used to it.
Mm.
Um, Father's Day, it was just a chill day for me, luckily. Because usually I usually get asked to do a whole bunch of other shit, but luckily for me, it was a chill day, so I was able to, be me, catch up on my gaming and anime and manga reading and all of that shit. But
Also, you got a good Father's Day gift.
yeah,
You
man.
got a long
Yeah.
one.
Well, technically, the Father's Day gift was technically the PC, so
Mm.
that's the make. So
Oh, that was nice.
you know what I'm saying. So she had the expectation like, all right, well, I can't get you no for Father's Day. I'm like, you already gave me something for Father's Day. You helped me get this PC, so yeah, we good. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. She was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, yeah, like I wasn't worried. I wasn't sweating no gift. Even if you wasn't able to give me a gift, I wasn't sweating it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I'm alive and well and kicking, so that's all I care about. Got to go into the office. Not going to the office, but got to get ready for tomorrow. Which not looking forward to it because usually when I'm off for a day or two, it's almost like the world is on fire and it's going to be a long ass week. It's going to be a long ass Monday to say the least. But that's all I got on my end, man.
That's good. Glad everybody doing good.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and we wasted enough time with intros. I know that was a little lengthy, so apologize for that. So let's go ahead and jumping into our sidebar today, y'all. Doing something different because, sidebar conversation that we getting into is we needed a woman's opinion on this sidebar conversation. And this is a sidebar that we already had this sidebar in the works for a long time,
Mhm.
but Matt, we was talking to Matt to see if we could get a female guest on the show. Matt reached out to Kendra. Kendra, we got you here now, so now we can finally have a sidebar conversation. So, is it okay to settle when looking for a relationship? And Bob, you kick this one off, bro.
Gladly.
I know you. I know you is glad.
I don't know if this is a popular opinion, but I'm speaking my truth. And I thought long and hard about this question. I don't necessarily think it is good to settle when it comes to looking for a serious relationship. And I'll tell you why. I believe when you it's almost like you're downgrading maybe your expectations or what you're actually looking for just to be happy within a relationship. And I don't think that's how relationships should go. I
Hmm.
honestly think you should continue to try to find your person. I
Yeah.
don't want to settle for nothing, really. I mean, sometimes you have to because it is forced upon you in different situations other than relationships. But when it comes to finding a real life partner,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think settling is a good thing because you don't know what the other person may have going on or what you may have going on. Some people do come with like baggage and stuff, but I can I can't. I could probably see it the other way, but I wouldn't be too comfortable settling because I don't feel like you would get that real love that you want to give to somebody. Like it'd be that love, but it's not like that in love. If that makes
Mhm.
sense.
No, it makes
It's
sense.
like
I see what you. I can get your thoughts, and because you're looking at it from a standpoint where if you settling, it's almost like you giving up too quick. It's almost like you giving up and you're missing out on the blessing that's out there somewhere that could be out there waiting on you.
yeah,
But
you
you
pick.
also, but you also got to be mindful. You don't know how long that's going to take. So, do you have the patience to continue searching,
Hmm.
or will you buckle down and settle for what you got? So,
Because
them are the answers that them the answers though. But go
the
ahead, my
reason I
bad.
say that it's like I don't know if your partner would actually ask you if you were settling, but it's almost like a secondhand compliment. It's like, yeah, you weren't my first pick,
Hmm.
but I
You
like you.
available at
Don't
that
just say that. Don't go out and
You
say
know what I'm saying?
But
Like that's
but
how it would come off. It's just like, yeah, I love you, like,
Mhm.
but you weren't. You wouldn't have been my. But you know, we get along. Like I really do like you. We have a dope relationship. But I just feel like I don't know. It could cause issues down the line, in my opinion.
Mhm.
well, giving you because you blunt, so that could be because you're kind of you're mostly blunt, but at the same time, if you speak correctly, it could come off better than what you said. Excuse me.
Yeah, it would bring on dishonesty. Like, are we just supposed to lie, or are you supposed to
Mm-mm.
tell the truth to your partner?
No, you're definitely supposed
You
to be
know?
truthful.
Tell the truth, because that's a lot of relationships go south when you don't have communication. So, but I'll talk on that more when this might go. But yeah, I feel you on that, dude.
But yeah, that's just kind of my opinion on it. I don't think I could. I don't know if I'm one to like settle, but maybe if you just keep hearing no, I can see how you get to that point. Like, you know what? I just want a partner at this
Hmm.
time in my life, and like it's almost like a giving up factor, which I hate
Hmm.
to say,
Hmm.
but I don't know. You
Yeah,
know, that's my opinion on it, though.
I agree. I agree with a lot of what you said. For me, I think it's dead ass wrong to just settle for somebody when looking for a relationship, even for a friendship. Because at that point you got to look at yourself. You're like, am I that desperate to have somebody in my life that I know might not be what I truly need in my life? You know what I'm saying? Just because I want to have companionship, that person can be not even for me. Be doing stuff that I'm just accepting just to have a title. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people, men and women, mostly women, but that's subjective. But because I do talk to a lot of females, and a lot of the times they find somebody or they just be with somebody just to have a title or just to say I'm with somebody, and it don't be true love. It just be like, I gotta just have somebody as just to do shit with, even if the motherfucker doing shit that they don't normally do, is accepting of stuff that you normally don't accept. You know what I'm saying?
Like an
I've
emotional
been,
link.
I f-
yeah, and I done been in situations kind of similar to where I was in a relationship where I was just like doing it for whatever reasons. It wasn't like I was just like truly invested. It was just because. And I found like that's not true to what I want. And then that caused me to doing other things that I shouldn't be doing and stuff. So it's like that's just settling just to have a title. Um it's like a letdown to yourself too, because you know, I'm here. I know I'm not gonna put my all in this because I'm just like, oh well, whatever. And that's not fair to this person who I'm trying to be talking to, because she might be all in, and I'm just whatever. Because like you said, if I just gave up on looking, well, I got tired of looking. I'm just whoever come to me first. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna just go with. You know. But I always tell people after my situation, I always tell people, man, just pray on it. You'll find it whenever it comes. It might take a long time, bro. It took me over 13 years, man, before I found somebody else that I was compatible with. So, after I lost it the first time. So I was like, look, this shit tough, man. So you just gotta wait. You wait it out. Some people can wait it out, some people can't. So I'm gonna go with no, that ain't cool to settle.
All right. Let me go ahead and get mine, and then no, Snap. I'm gonna let you go ahead and give yours, and then we're gonna leave it up to our guests as the next one to be up. So, Snap,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, that's it's a hard and
It's definitely a hard one, bro.
yeah, because honestly, I mean, I could go and say, hey, yeah, nah, you don't just settle, but I mean, not everybody gets afforded that opportunity to meet that one person that's like checks all the boxes off.
Nah.
And it's kind of hard. I mean, they go their whole life and not meet that one, but then
Yeah.
you got some that their boxes are kind of impossible to check off. But for me, I'm just gonna I can speak on just myself. I'm usually a lengthy relationship type person anyway, so
Yeah.
I have plenty of time to get to learn the person and all that other stuff. Like been with my wife Tasha right now for 24 years, so I mean we've been together for a minute, but I mean I can't say yeah. I ain't settled. I mean she's the one because I don't look at no other woman like I don't even think about any other woman, so it's just her. So that's how I knew right then. I was like, yeah. So I didn't found I'm the lucky one. I found my right one, and I hope she ain't listening because I ain't trying to be like this in front of her. But but I mean,
it ain't nothing wrong with
no, because I won't hear the end of it. So, but yeah, I agree with Vibe and Mac. I mean, it ain't I wouldn't settle. I mean, keep looking. It's they're there. It's sometimes they're hard to find, but yeah, they're there.
Yeah.
She over there peeping around the corner.
Quite an accomplishment too. 24 years, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
How do you do
20.
that
Man,
with
look.
somebody you settle with, bro?
Okay, so let me tell you. All right, how I managed that. My homeboy, we met. He was like, "Hey, man, you want to go meet some freaks?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's go meet some freaks." And 24 years later,
Oh wow.
yeah, hey, 24 years later,
I
man.
remember that story. He shared that story with me because
Yeah.
we was both talking about our marriages because
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tim, you know me and your sister pushing 20, right?
20 years?
Yes, we're pushing 20, bro.
Oh, man.
Me and your sister are pushing 20. So yeah.
That made me feel young as fuck.
So me and Snap go back and forth when we share these stories.
Yeah.
When we be talking about our marriage. So when he told me that story, I couldn't do nothing but cry tears. Nigga. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's
I wasn't
funny.
expecting him to say that.
I wasn't expecting that either.
Oh, shit.
That's what made it real funny. I was like,
I can't believe that's the first time y'all heard that story.
yeah, that's
Boy, yeah, that shit was hilarious, bro. I
Oh,
couldn't do
man.
nothing, but I couldn't stop laughing when he brought it up. I was like,
You want to go meet
Yeah,
some
man.
are
friends?
you serious, nigga?
Here we are 24 years later.
24 years later, man.
24 years later.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, my cousin loves to take credit for it. If it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't be. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Well, she turned that, boy. That's what my dog out.
Okay, all right. I'm back.
All right, Kendra, you up, sweetheart? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm up. Okay, so is it okay to settle? I say no. I do think it's okay to sit with your expectations and see if they're realistic.
Mhm.
Because like I think Snap said, he was like, some people's expectations don't be reality. And I think
Mhm.
it's okay to sit with yourself and be like, okay, is this actually something that is out there? But I don't think it's okay to settle. I think when you settle, you end up doing a lot more damage to yourself than you did if you just waited. And that's why people can't find a person, because they person out here with somebody that they don't belong with because they settle, and you
Hmm.
end up in some shit you don't need to be in and that you didn't even
Ooh.
have to be in if you were just comfortable being by yourself. Because
Yep.
sometimes you got to sit with yourself. Like you find your person in your waiting period, but you got to know who you are to know what you're searching for.
A lot
Facts.
of
Reach.
a lot of people don't do those retrospectives, Kendra, and that's
Mm-mm.
and that's the main reason I bring those conversations up, like because everybody be when I say retro, I'm like retrospective, like nigga, what the fuck you mean? Look yourself in the mirror, do a retro of yourself, man, to make
Mhm.
sure you got all your shit in order and
Yeah.
everything you need to have in check, and all your boxes are checked. If they
Yeah.
are, then you good. Then go out there and search, but the key thing, as I said in the beginning, you have to have that patience. Because if you don't have that patience to look or search for what you want and you end up settling, then you ain't going to do nothing but be pissed off in the end. And then that's going to lead to bad relationships, bad communication, cheating down the line, so on, so on. It's going to lead to all of that other shit that we all see on YouTube, reality shows, and all the other shit. So, but anyway, go ahead, Kendra. My bad. I just wanted to chime in on that part.
No, healed people out here living from trauma. Um, and that's not okay either, which causes you to settle because now you're trauma bonded with this person and you're like, okay, because the pain feels familiar, I'm going to stay. But that's also settling. Like, just go to therapy. Therapy is cheaper than being with somebody that didn't serve you a purpose for 20 years.
I
Mhm.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah. I think another thing too, a lot of people fall and do the settling thing too because that term of she got a type or he got a type, and you constantly picking your type, and you notice your type ain't working out for you, and sometimes that's a wake up for a lot of people. They have to go
You
outside.
calling me out? Because then we
I'm
just had
calling
a
myself.
conversation. You calling
Oh,
me
No,
oh,
out?
no,
oh,
You
no.
oh,
I'm
calling me
calling.
oh,
out?
oh, oh,
I'm calling
oh.
myself out too because I'm one of them type motherfuckers. They'll tell you what my type is all day long, and I had to go way
Nigga,
else.
nigga, I don't know your type, nigga.
Yes,
Oh,
you do.
no, I
Yes,
don't,
you
nigga.
do.
I don't know your type, nigga.
What my type is? Yep.
I don't know your type,
What my type
nigga.
is? Yep.
Snap and Till might know your type. I don't know your
And
damn
you know my
type.
Oh,
goddamn type. Motherfucking
What?
red women with
Oh,
big
Snap.
boobs,
Red.
with big boobs and
Hold on.
glasses.
yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Tittable.
Here we go.
Let me.
Yeah.
If you bring that shit up again, we fight.
Mm.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but I'm saying
I
though,
just had
some
to have
people
some little
they
fun.
settle. No, I'm just saying some people they settle because they try to find, they type, and they find they type and they really ain't what they truly want and need in life. You might have to find somebody that's a little, I mean, it may be a somewhat of a downgrade physically or something maybe, but mentally that person might be all there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It might be, put you what you need to be. I had a homegirl I used to work with at where I work at Florida Blue. She had a major type, and I used to tell her, like you said, Kendra, realistic type, unrealistic. This shit was unrealistic like a motherfucker. And I was like, and I'm looking at her. I mean, like, no, nothing wrong, no shade at her. That she was okay, but she wasn't what she was trying to go for. I'm like, dude, are you serious? That's what you want? And it would just fail. She met this big dude, and she talked to me about it. She was like, this little fat ass motherfucker keep inboxing me and keep messaging me and blah blah blah. He's real sweet, but he just he big. He got titties, and his titties look bigger than mine, and blah blah blah. I said, well, all this old muscular ass, big buff ass, tattooed up. dreadhead dude, shit, you be trying to go for doing you wrong all the time. Try to give this man a shot. You know, he may look like, whatever, but he seemed nice. And he a handsome guy. He just got a little weight to him. She told me, you think I should give him a chance? I said, go for it. They got married a year later.
That's crazy.
Got
No,
married
it's
a year
not.
later.
No, it's not crazy because that shit needs to stop. Period.
I mean,
That's
it's
just what
easy
that
to
is.
say that.
No,
not
it's
being
no. It's
funny.
very easy to say that shit
No, let me
and
get
do
my
it.
piece off. Let me get my piece off.
Go ahead. Go
Because
ahead. Cause
no, we're not doing it. I'm being
cook your
realistic.
ass. Come
I'm
on.
being realistic. But I'm gonna get my shit off. Everybody has their own standards. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
get it. Like, you can miss your person,
Yeah.
but whatever somebody's standard is their standard. Like, I'm never gonna go to my cousin Nick. Like, I don't even say that. They don't know who he is. But my cousin, right? He loves big boned women. Loves it. He don't date nothing skinny or something. Like, how would I look and be like, yo, you should give this small little girl a chance? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? If people just got their standard, he might be missing out. But I think it's cool when it does work out like that. But it's just like, it's so much like, you know what I'm saying? Like, would that be actually, it wouldn't be settling if they ended up getting married and that was his person. But I guess people just have these walls up, like they just limit themselves to the entire plethora of the field.
Yeah, they know what they like.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But once again, you will never know until you try or give that person a shot. That's my whole point. That's pretty much what it is. If you don't never give that, if you don't never open your mind and heart to give that a shot, and of course, I'm not saying it's not perfect, and shit ain't going to work out in the end. But long as you, yourself, or any other person that's out there listening, you give that a shot. And you can just give it like a one or two. You could try it like once or twice. Follow the 3-strike rule. If the shit don't work out for you 3 times, then go back to your standards. But you know what I'm saying? Just all you have to do is just give it a shot. That's all I'm saying. And if it don't work,
but wouldn't that be considered settling though?
No, because you ain't settled yet.
You ain't settled. You ain't trying it out.
You're trying it out. You're searching. You out there playing. You playing the field, as my grandfather would say. You out there playing the field.
Well, let me land. Okay, so this is what I'm saying.
Go for it.
Like, if you're a person that are mesmerized by, say, beautiful women. This is just an example, right?
Go for it.
And you find this chick, y'all friends, but she's not beautiful at all. But her personality is fucking
awesome.
And then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get with her. Is that not considered settling?
No.
Because it's not up to par. You're never going to look at her like.
But Tim,
but the point is, dope, though.
But the thing is about that. Okay, you with her. You're I think we're confusing. We're getting a little bit confusing about that. Just because you're entering a relationship doesn't mean you're settling. Now, if you're in that relationship for like, I would say longer than 3 months. I would say 3 months. I would say round about that time, after 3 months, then if shit ain't hit the fan or nothing ain't like how you want it, then you're, you know what I'm saying, and you still constantly going with it or putting up with the same shit, you're settling then.
Yeah, especially if your type ain't working out for you, man. Just go try the opposite and keep an open mind is all I see.
That wouldn't be considered settling. It's just kind of like you just kind of shifted your.
You just
trying new things, man.
You just trying out new things. That's all.
Settling is just like you just going all in on it. All right, here.
Been with her for years. Yeah, don't really love her. None of that. Just like
y'all ass been together past 3 months.
Yeah,
and shit's still going sour. Shit's still going south. Everything's fucked up. Bills ain't getting paid. You and her still cheating on each other. And both of y'all know it, but y'all don't give a damn. You know, that's settling. That's settling.
Yeah.
That's settling. Yeah, because there's plenty of motherfuckers out there that's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty.
As long as you come home, you're all right.
Long as they come home and got the bills paid and giving me money and all of that shit, they straight.
Have
Mm-hmm.
y'all ever been in a situation? Not situation. This is like a hypothetical, but it's a real hypothetical though.
Go for it. Speak it, please.
Have y'all ever seen like y'all say? I'll keep it off a personal thing. Like you have a group of friends, and say two of your friends are in relationships,
Mhm.
and you get that thought like, damn, this person in this relationship and this person in this relationship should actually be together, but they're in their current relationship. Have y'all ever had a situation
I
like
had.
thought like,
Ooh.
but they're stuck in their situation for whatever reason and it's working for however long till it don't. I just wonder if I'm the only one that's ever seen something like that.
No, nigga, I've been a monkey in the middle of plenty of those situations, nigga. I've been a monkey in the middle of all of this time, and then I'm always in the middle trying to be counselor and all of that shit. That was way back in the day. And, man, everybody, hey, what about this? What about that? I'm like, why y'all doing this and why this is going on and why y'all just won't separate?
Yeah.
Y'all know this shit ain't working out. And both of y'all come to me with the same problem. I had to play. I'm like, I'm a shriek, motherfucker. I'm not a shriek. I should be getting paid for this shit, but I'm not. And I've been in monkey in the middle of plenty of situations like that. I can count. I lost count, hands and feet, that I've been in a situation like that. And I had to advise people to either, like, y'all need to break up or y'all need to sit y'all ass down and work it out somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all love each other enough, so work it out. If you love each other, if two individuals love each other enough and they're willing to work it out, then you can work it out. It's possible for the shit to work. But if y'all constantly bumping the heads and y'all are not meeting in the middle, it's time to go. It's time to go y'all separate ways. That's just what it is. It's time to go separate ways.
I kind of want to hear Kendra's opinion on this.
Go ahead, Kendra. Speak your piece, man.
From a woman's perspective.
Go for it, Kendra.
Okay, so are we talking about the like two people that need to be together but they were other people, or what you want my perspective
No,
on
the
that?
one what Vibe just said, the two people that what you just said.
No, I have had friends that don't need to be with the people they with. But I feel like you can't tell somebody how to be on their journey. They have to discover that for themselves. They're not gonna leave who they're with until they're ready. And all the talking in the world is not gonna change that. They're not gonna leave until they're ready. Which means even if you think they need to be with somebody else, they're not gonna hear you until they're ready to receive what you're saying.
Oh,
Damn it.
damn.
Yeah, it cut off. I had something to go behind that too because that's actually how me and Shakara got together. Um,
Yeah.
I was in a relationship with my daughter's mom for years, and she was in something with this guy she was dating, and we were like really close at work, really close. Like that was my dog. Like you ain't see her without seeing me. We was always doing some crazy shit, and people was like, "Why y'all ain't together?" And the same people saying, "Why y'all not together?"
Sorry, I think my internet is glitching, so I came
Oh, oh,
outside. Hopefully, I don't
okay.
get bit
Oh,
by a
you
Oh,
good?
we
mosquito.
got your
Oh,
back.
you good? Go ahead. Finish the statement, baby.
Oh no. I actually can we circle back to the type one because
Oh, for sure.
y'all was talking my language because I think it's okay to have a type,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's okay to limit yourself to only that type.
Yeah,
So
Exactly.
for
Yeah.
instance, my
exactly.
type, I like a light skinned dude with locks down their
Uh-oh.
back. I like a skinny dude,
Mm-hmm.
but the guy that I talk to now is none of those things. He's chocolate. He got waves or curls. He not skinny. Like he got a little weight on him, but he's like my favorite person outside of my kids in this entire world. But I wouldn't say I settled. Now, if I stay in a situation with him and I find out that it no longer serves me, but I stay, then I'll be settling. But I think it's
Yeah,
okay to have a type. I just don't think you should limit yourself to only that
Yeah,
type.
agreed.
yeah.
Agreed. 200%.
No, I was telling them, Kendra, when he was saying about the two people friendship, being with somebody they ain't supposed to be with. I was telling him that's how me and Shakara met. 'Cause when we worked together. I was in a relationship with my daughter's mom, and she was in a relationship with somebody else. And people will be like all the time because they always seen us together having fun. Why y'all not together? And I used to be like,
Yours kind of remind me of a rom-com, Mac. That's what
yeah,
It's a rough call.
it reminds me of a rom-com.
Lifetime special.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. And the thing was, like, people knew our situations. Like, they knew I was with somebody. They knew she was somebody. They were like, why y'all not together though? Like, why y'all wasting time? Like, what? What? They wanted me to like openly like end whatever I had going on to get with this woman and all this and shit. And she was on that old bullshit anyway. I don't do light skin men because my baby daddy is light skinned and he ain't shit and blah blah blah. So I already had that in my head anyway. I wasn't even gonna try her. That was just all real because I hadn't heard that story too many times. So I wasn't even thinking about her like that. But throughout our whole friendship at that place, and when people started seeing us, we always was like, y'all need to be together. Y'all need to be together. Y'all just need to be together. We never looked at each other like that until 2020. At the end of 2020, we just one day the shit just happened. But
that's how it always turns out. It just randomly happens out of nowhere.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a cool story because you don't hear a lot of that no more.
Nigga, that's a classic rom-com
That's
story,
rom-com,
bro.
man. Y'all
That's
best friends type
rom-com,
thing.
bro.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
almost
yeah,
some
don't
shit.
get it. I'm specifically talking to the friendship part.
Yeah, because you don't see
Her,
because you
her
don't
and
see
Mack
it
were
much.
friends before they even, and that don't really too much happen now because everybody's just dating. You're already
Yeah.
into something, and then getting to that friendship part versus just
Yeah.
means like, hey, let's be friends because that's just unrealistic for some reason now. 2025.
Yeah.
And then building from there. I think that's just a cool way to just think about like how y'all ended up. Like y'all was really cool ass friends, and then it's like,
Yeah.
why
Like that
we?
was man, she'll come in here and tell you that was my motherfucking dog, man. We did a lot for each other, man. She was like there, like for real. Like she always helped me, I always helped her. We always had these made each other laugh. We had a good time. We had a lot of shit in common. It was a trip, man. But mm-mm. But yeah, like you said, a lot of people just jump into something without being friends first, and sometimes that is what leads to a lot of downfalls in relationships. To just jump into a relationship without trying to know that person on a friendship level.
And I wonder if we should get back to that. Like, is that the way that we should be moving? Like, should you start to go into something like looking for a relationship and then building a friendship, or go into it just friend zoning somebody until you get to maybe a relationship?
I
Well,
feel like this though, friend zone is always the guy. I'm gonna say friend zone from the perspective I see from a female, because I've been in the friend zone throughout my whole school life. 'Cause I ain't get no ass or nothing till I got to 19. I ain't get no play. Y'all know my story. I ain't do nothing till I lost the
hold on, wait a
glass.
minute. Wait for one figure. I raised my hand.
No, I'm so serious. Dog. I had these big ass bust window glasses, and I was super duper skinny. I ain't get no fucking play. Nobody want me. But I was always the friend zone, and I view it like this: the friend zone as a woman, and my woman's perspective is a guy that the woman know I'm supposed to be with, but he just ain't what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
my version of the friend zone. Like
Uh-oh.
if I had a,
Okay.
if I had a few, like if I knew a friend, no, no,
Uh-oh.
I,
Oh shit.
I
All
got a
right.
homegirl. I got a homegirl who I was real cool with. She's in the friend zone. I know if I was to put down anything today or tomorrow, I could probably call this girl up and be like, hey, let's try something, blah, blah, blah. Because deep down, that probably somebody who I could be with because I know her and that's good, she's good people, but it just ain't what I'm looking for.
Mm.
Kind of going
Kendra?
to the settling thing to a degree too, but some people, when you get in the friend zone, I think the friend zone is just,
I'm,
I
I'm,
like, he's
I'm,
good for
I'm,
me, but he
I'm
ain't what I
scared.
want.
I
just
can't hold
scared.
that.
Go ahead, Kendra. Go
I'm
ahead.
Kendra got
scared.
something to
Burn it
say.
up.
disagree.
I'm
I
scared.
disagree. If I put you in the friend zone, baby, you are never coming on the team. Like ever. If you are in the friend zone, I truly see you as a friend. And I feel like because my friends, okay, so this is the thing. If I'm gonna put somebody in the friend zone and I'm attracted to them, I'm in a serious relationship when I got somebody on my back end that can just slide in. Like it
Mhm,
feels like a fallback, and I'm
mhm,
not with that. Like if it's somebody in your friend zone that you attracted to, why you with me, baby? Why you here? No, because then you can't trust them because drunk nights, lead to drunken
mhm,
actions. No. If you
mhm,
are in the friend zone, you are there to stay. I am not attracted to you. It's some people that I'm cool with that I call friend, but I know if I ever jump to the next step, baby, they can't come with me because I know me. But friend
mhm.
zone, nah, you can't be in the friend zone if I'm attracted to you. Like
So
we
what
can
if a
say we
guy had?
friends, but
So
when I
what if?
take it to the next level, ooh, yeah, no, we can't talk no more.
Okay, so you couldn't date a guy who had a lot of female friends.
Hell no. Have you heard Steve Harvey? He say y'all are no, 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 no. Mm,
Would you be able to accept the? Okay, so say friend, you got a lot of male friends, right?
I don't have a lot. I got a couple.
Right, you got a couple. Say a couple of them are handsome guys or whatever, whatever. Then you get a guy who, Buddy. I'm gonna say Buddy. I ain't gonna say his name. I'm gonna say Buddy.
Okay.
All right, Buddy be like, you see you talking to this person, that person, that person. You tell him you're a friend, and he probably look at him like, oh hell no, it could be more than that. What would you be that accepted to that? Would you willing to lose friends for him?
Oh, that's a good question. Um,
Cause I'm gonna let you know now, I ain't gonna lose none of my friends for you.
We in a we in a hypothetical
Yeah.
situation. Okay, so this is my thing.
Hmm.
I think it's a respect aspect. Like how much do you respect your partner? Because
Hmm.
I have come to find out that I can't speak on men because I ain't no man. But
Hmm.
we as women, we sense a lot of things that y'all just be completely blind to. We
Hmm.
can be like, no, that girl, she like you. And yes, at the end of the day, I trust my man. But if
Hmm.
I'm telling my man, this person wants you, and you're just like, nah, it ain't even like that, why am
Yeah.
I with you? Because you don't respect how I feel, which means
Right.
one day you can find yourself in a situation that you didn't have to be in had you have
Right.
just respected what we're building. So if my man comes to me and he's like, babe, I'm not comfortable with it. I understand. And, I'm gonna tell my friend, hey, if you need me, I'll be there. But out of respect for what I'm building with this
Hmm.
person,
Hmm.
we can't talk like that.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just that, and it's not a to say I don't love my friend. It's not to say I'm choosing my man. I'm choosing peace. And at the end of the
Hmm.
day, if this is my person, my friend is gonna respect that because I'm not saying I'll never be your friend. You can't call me
Hmm.
if you in some stuff
Hmm.
and I won't show up. We just can't communicate like we used to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
if
I,
you
I, I
love
get
me
that.
and we're friends, you're just gonna be like, okay, that's cool because I want you to be happy.
Hmm.
And that's just that. But yeah, cause y'all, it be a lot of females that like y'all. I'm just saying y'all as in the males, not y'all
Hmm.
specifically. And
Hmm.
y'all just be like, no, hell. And then next thing you know, you be like, well, I found out, and this is like, yeah, yeah, we been new.
Hmm.
But some of y'all males is hard headed and y'all don't be wanting to listen. So I just feel like to save mess from happening, I'ma respect
Hmm.
what I'm building with this person.
I get that because like you got some people who don't would just cut off their friend completely to be with a guy that they just met, and that's not cool. I understand what you're saying. Like, okay, we can't keep the same. You call me every day, or you text me at certain times of night type deal. You got to fall back a little bit. Respect. But for me, you got some women that be like, oh, you can't be friends with her. Why? She came here before you. I've been knowing this person X amount of years. You could break up tomorrow, and you done made me fall out with this person I've been knowing for years. And you got people that get in relationships that will try to make you do stuff like that because they insecure about themselves
Hmm.
to a degree. So that's why I was just asking the question: Would you? cut your friends off, or if you would have, you'd be comfortable with a guy dating a guy who has female friends or knows a lot of females. Or
Female friends, yes, you said a lot of females, and I don't even hang with a lot of females. So I don't want my
Mhm.
man to have a lot of female friends. He can have a couple of them, one, two. I say about three. But
You know,
but
same
if
So
he
limit.
talking about they're talking about, baby, I got 10 female best friends, and I want you to meet them, I'm gonna be like, that's a red flag. No, sir. Mm-mm.
So I got a
Really?
continuation question to all of this because I've been
uh,
pondering on this. Dang. Oh,
If I start counting as female friends, wait a minute.
no.
1, 2, 3. I was like, wait a minute.
he show count them motherfuckers. He
No,
like,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
I don't have no I don't really have no female friends. But just for the sake of argument, because I was really wondering this after what she said and what Max said. So like I feel like what's happening now is what's coming true to my mind is a guy that has a bromance, that has a girlfriend, can't have a girlmance, is what I'm hearing. And hear me out, because that bromance, the girlfriend would never look at it like they sometimes get jealous, like, damn, like you always with your best friend. Like y'all just, but that's like your favorite person. And what I'm starting to learn is when you have a significant other, it's like that person has to become that person to you because they want that particular attention, that particular like. And I feel like it is even worse if it is from the opposite sex. Like you can't have a girl man's. Like, god damn, like you and that girl are way too close. But it's like almost on the bromance level, like y'all don't see each other like that. But nobody would ever see it like that. Girls and guys. But I feel like is that what it's coming to? Like you're slowly when you're in a relationship, you're slowly edging your best friend out for your partner for them to take what it is that like is because they want that. Is that a
Yeah,
possible thing? Is that like
yeah.
you kind of cutting your friends off or your friend off, like your best friend? They're like, damn, you don't talk to me as much no more because it's like, well, yeah, because I'm in a relationship now. Now she has to be my best friend
Hmm.
that I come to.
I say no. Like my best friend, we've been friends since we were 11, and we'll be 35 this year. My birthday is on the 18th of July. Hers is on the 19th. And she's been married for 6 to 6 years, and like I'm her person. We'll get on the phone and we'll talk for 3 4 hours, and her husband is just like, yeah, that's her girl. Um, but I think it would be different if I was a guy or if
Hmm.
she was a guy, and the reason why is
Mm,
because females, we move on emotions.
Hmm.
And if we talk to somebody long enough, we can develop feelings.
Hmm.
If you're my shoulder to cry, y'all know the saying, a shoulder to cry on becomes a to ride on. I'm just saying. And as women,
damn, that's crazy.
when we're hey, when we're emotional, it's easier for us to fall. It's easier for us to start looking at our male friends differently, which is why I said I can't be friends with nobody I'm attracted to. Like
Hmm.
not like that. And so I think that's the difference, because when you're friends with a guy, you turn to your best friend, and if you and your man going through it, say your best friend that's a male got feelings for you. Then
Yeah.
he make his move, you feeling vulnerable. You like, well, he's always been my go-to person, all of
Hmm.
this type stuff. It's easy to cross boundaries
Yeah.
than it is if that was just your girl. Just like for y'all, you're not gonna cross boundaries with y'all homeboys unless that's what you like. Not y'all just talk about some of these men, because
Hmm.
some of these men be like moving a little funny
Right.
out here. But
Hmm.
for the most part, a girl is not worried about her boyfriend crossing that boundary with they boys. But with
Hmm.
another female, it can get blurry.
Yeah.
Um, so I say it depends on
Mm,
the sex of said friend.
Okay.
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 Good point. Good points. Good points.
Great, fantastic points, man. Fantastic points, man. All right, so we got anything else to add before we wrap up on this one, man? This was a fantastic topic, man.
Well, it sounds like this
Kendra,
could be a whole episode on its own.
this
Yeah,
can
it could
this
be.
this this actually could have been a whole episode on its own. It really could have. Kendra, we gotta hold you for this foolishness pick of the week. So when we go over the foolishness pick of the week, so we only gonna hold you for like a few more minutes before we do that. But anything else before we wrap up our sidebar?
No, I'm good.
Man, this is a fantastic sidebar, great opinions and everything.
Yep.
Definitely appreciate all the thoughts and opinions, and decided to do something different. So if you guys are listening to the podcast right now, would you like for some episodes to start off with the sidebar? Just hit us up in the comments and, we'll listen to you. We'll go ahead and get some sidebars, start them off. Because usually we save our sidebars for late in the podcast.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, all right. So let's go ahead and wrap this one up. And we're going off the topic today. Max and Snapp's foolishness pick of the week. All right, man. What y'all boys got? And apparently one of y'all foolishness pick of the week, Kendra saw it. Kendra saw it. So we definitely finna get to cooking on this one.
Yeah. We'll keep it spoiler free for the people who ain't seen it. Though.
Yeah, I sure as hell ain't seen it. So please, by all means, go ahead.
Quisha ain't seen it yet either?
I don't know. Quisha been watching Love Island, bro. She been on Love Island like
I seen what the girl name is. I seen what name is Snapp? Houston.
Megan?
Megan had dudes on there twerking and shit. I said, hey, I don't want that cooch that bad. They're gonna have me down.
What? Wait
a minute. You said what? Hold on, what happened?
Megan Thee Stallion. She was a guest. She was a guest on
was she? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait a minute. She was a guest and she did what now?
Had the guys and the girls twerking, man.
Man, I ain't shaking. I can't even shake my ass in real life. So why the fuck would I be twerking? I can't even dance. Nigga, I can't even dance in real life, bro. Nigga, I can't even dance in real life, nigga. I have zero rhythm. None. Zero zilch. But anyway, go ahead with y'all.
No, I'm gonna go with this movie called Straw. It's on Netflix. It's a Tyler Perry movie that stars Taraji P. Henson. And I give her this. She was trying her best to act in that silly ass role. I'm gonna keep it spoiler free. That whole movie could have been avoided if she had direct deposit.
I ain't never lied. I ain't even think of looking at that way. But
you gotta admit if I'm wrong about that or not. Tell me yes or no.
You right. You're 100% right.
Come on, Kendra. Tell me yes or no.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Before Kendra give her thoughts, is it one of those movies that's like, what was that skit? What was that supposed to be? Scary movie that did some stupid shit that lady was going back. She wanted to go back for some fucking pizza, and all them monsters was going.
You talking about?
You talking about
Quiet Place?
Quiet Place. No, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't no situation like that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I was pissed off as fuck watching that damn movie. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Snapp probably could break the movie down better than me because he gonna give spoiler free. He could do better spoiler free version of it than me. But I just think that movie could have been avoided if she'd had direct deposit. It was a lot of things. It was a whole lot of stuff that.
Hey, that was a short movie, huh?
And it was like Tyler Perry was like, okay, I'm finna try to make this seem as sad and sickening as possible. And he was like event after event after event after event. Like nobody goes through that in one day. What was happening to this woman and her kid? That it was a little too extra. And the police was so
Oh
my God.
Oh,
the police was dumb. The whole bank scene,
and he wasn't even in that district.
That was dumb. The people who investigated the crime scene was dumb. How you ain't go over there to the bank? Well, that's another thing too. Wasn't that bank closed when she went to go cash that bloody check?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
3 more people came in.
She let her in because she knew her, type thing.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Snapp. Go ahead. Hey, Kendra, hold on. Kendra, go ahead. What you think about it? Go ahead. No. Don't shake your head.
Okay,
Let me.
yeah, all
Okay.
right, I got you, I got you. Yeah, I'll go. Actually I'm on Kendra's side on this, man. I thought okay, I can speak on it from like it's kind of like I can relate a little bit. I could say, and man, I ain't gonna say why because it kind of spoiled it, but I can relate. But it's like Mike, it's like one bad thing after another. It just kept escalating. Like she do this one thing, something else happens. Like it's like she couldn't win for losing,
Mm-mm.
and it's just man. But yeah,
So a black person's life, pretty much.
yeah,
A black
turned up to 100, turned up
Turned
black.
to
into
100.
yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah,
telling you, they turned that did fast too.
yeah. But Matt, with the bank thing though, okay, so you watched it, so that's why she let her in. You know what I'm saying? Because of the whole reveal. That's why she let her in. She kind of understood what was going on.
Right, but they was closed.
Yeah, but
But why did three more people come in after her? We have no situation going on.
hey, the door's already open, Mac. I mean, they trying to get they man. Look,
I
yeah,
got
direct deposit, man, direct deposit. Yeah, like she, man, it had got bad. Like she got evicted. Like she got into a car accident, and cop threatened her. It was
Yeah.
like,
See.
man, and she got a ticket, even though the cop threatened her, she got a ticket. It was just like one thing she was trying to cash her check, they wouldn't let her cash her check. Like she got fired. All this happened in one day, Mike. Everything.
hey, believe it or not,
Oh, some other shit happened in one day too, and you
Yeah,
ain't
some
seen
more
that
stuff.
part
Yeah,
yet.
yeah,
Spoiler.
yeah.
believe it or not, I had that happen to me before. No
You gotta watch the
bullshit.
movie again.
Zero, zero, zero. No, I don't want to watch the movie.
Yeah,
That's
what?
what makes
No,
me
no,
don't
you
want
gotta
to
watch
watch
it,
the
man.
fucking movie because I experienced this shit.
Oh, but the ending, like the whole, honestly, in my opinion, the ending like kind of tied everything together. It kind of made sense. It made the whole movie made sense once the ending happened.
It's a red. I got one red flag on that movie, but I'll
The
save
Tyler
that for
Perry.
the end.
I
Well,
said to Roger P. Henson, that's the man. She
well,
don't win an award for that. Well, they hating because she
it,
did
it,
an
Man, you
excellent
ain't wrong.
job.
it ain't about that. It's just about the. Never mind. I will give my thoughts about that.
Go
At,
ahead, kid.
at the, I'm gonna give my thoughts about that after at the end. Go ahead, Kendra. I'm sorry. I kept you waiting.
I don't. I disagree with Mr. Mack up there. Um, I think that until you find yourself in a situation to
Mm-hmm.
relate to her, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to think it's
Yeah.
extreme. But as a mom who has been homeless with her kids, as a mom who has been fired with children, it's
Mm-hmm.
your reality. Um, and when you lose your, I would say, like a major part of your life, it's easy for you to have a disconnect. And then those things they do hit back to back. And while it may not be our reality, it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people's out here
Mm-hmm.
reality.
Yeah.
Um, Tyler Perry didn't hit on nothing that we as black people, now white people may can't relate, but as
Mm-hmm.
black people who have gone through the struggle, beginning with our ancestors,
Yeah.
yeah, it hits. It does hit home, especially when you are a single parent. Like I said, I've been homeless with my kids. I watched that movie and was like, that could have been me. My mama watched
Mm-hmm.
my movie and was like, that could have been you. So it resonated with me because I've been there. But I
Mm-hmm.
think you have to be coming from a place of understanding to really get the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are not putting yourself in her shoes, then I can see why you think it's extreme. But I mean, some people have hits that hit back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was foolish. I enjoyed the movie. Now would I watch it again? Absolutely not,
No.
because I was devastated. But
Yeah.
that's like I can't watch Fruitvale Station again. It was a good
Yeah.
movie, but I can't be
Yeah.
crying
Yeah.
all day long. So
Yeah.
it's one of the movies where it's like, if I do watch it again, it'll be because like somebody will be like, "Oh, did y'all catch X, Y, Z?" And I'll
Mm-hmm.
specifically go back to that moment in the movie.
Let
But
me
I
fast
can't
forward
watch the whole
timestamp.
movie. Yes, but I can't. But I can't watch the whole movie again because
Yeah.
it hits too close to home.
Yeah.
I
See?
get that. I get that. And like I said, some of the stuff could be true and could that can be relatable to a lot of people. I'm just saying certain actions that not based on the trueness, the reality of the movie, like the police officer, how stupid the police was, how stupid some of the scenes were. I'm criticizing it by some of the stuff.
We in America, like we see black men getting killed outside on the street all day. So the police doing what they doing and covering up for the partner, that ain't nothing new. That's not extreme because we watch it happen in real life every day.
Hmm.
Okay,
Nigga.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll talk to you about that.
Now,
Am
no, no.
No,
Now I
not
can't say
wrong.
that manager was a little. I couldn't stand him. That store manager.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
See, man, see.
Hold on,
It's
you
don't
can't hear you.
it's
Can't hear you, Kendra.
can
All right, in and out.
you,
Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Stay right there. Hold your hand up. Move it slightly to the right. Grab that clothes hanger, that wide clothes hanger.
oh man. See, this shit makes me don't even want to watch the movie, bro.
No, you gotta watch
Just
it,
check
man.
it out. I would
No,
say
no,
just
fuck that. No,
everybody watch it once. I say just
no.
I would well
I mean,
Vibe and Mike. I ain't gonna say for the audience because some of the people in the audience may not be able to watch that because I have that same coworker or my homeboy I was telling y'all about earlier about the dad thing. He can't watch that movie. Like I had recommended, I was like, wait, no, you can't watch this movie. Don't bother watching it.
Yeah.
So because
yeah,
it would hit real close to home for him. But
yeah, cause the way y'all talking about it, nigga, I literally had a day that shit happened to me, and it happened on Quisha's birthday. That's the fucked up part about it. Like I'm talking about, I'm talking about from a situation where, you know what I'm saying, some motherfuckers was talk. Remember that situation that I brought up before with my coworkers, and a motherfucker pointed me out for walking to lunch with my coworkers that was
yeah,
white. That situation happened, and right when I got to work, another situation happened that led up to me getting terminated from my job or laid off from my damn job on her fucking birthday.
happy birthday,
And,
baby.
and then on top of that, then what happened after that? Rent was due. On top of that, so yes, nigga, yes, that no, that shit was pissed. That shit, no. Listening to that and that situation, fuck no, absolutely not.
Oh, and Sinbad was in that movie too, man. I don't think Sinbad had been in a movie in a while. I think that was
See
his
now
came back.
that makes me want to check it out. But
Yeah,
the
he
Yeah,
was in
red
that movie.
flag, but the
Sinbad
red,
was in there.
but the red flag that I'm. Well, no, wait a minute. I can't even talk about the red flag because Kendra never finished her point. Come on, Kendra, finish your point, sweetheart.
Sorry. I don't even remember what my point was. No, go ahead. If it pop back in my head, I'll circle back. But go ahead. I want to see what your red flag was.
No, my red flag is I'm just shocked on the fact that she's doing a movie again with Tyler Perry after Tyler Perry and Oprah fucked her off. That's my whole point. After that whole situation, I wouldn't even want to be doing a movie with Tyler Perry ever again.
Well, you know what? You know what? To think about it, you're right. But look at it this way. Okay, so to me, the way I see it, this is some of her best acting work, right? So
I
maybe she
mean,
had a
she's
point to prove. Like, look, y'all want to pay me this amount. This is, you know what I'm saying? Pay me
but
what I
she been
work. Yeah.
but she been in movies before that.
No, but
That was
Mike, this acting was man. This is some good acting, man. This is
I believe. I mean,
yeah,
Tydra is underrated as
yeah, she is.
as a female actress as a
Hmm.
whole. She's
Mm,
very underrated, bro.
yeah.
But you know, after that situation, I just wouldn't see myself working with Tyler again. That's
Hey
just
man, check clear up, man. Check clear up, man.
I guess. I guess I'm different because if you fuck me over, if you fuck me over, man, fuck you. I'm cutting you off. I'm done. That's just the way I am. Like I have zero tolerance for motherfuckers that fuck me over.
No,
Especially if I know my fucking worth. I know my worth. And you fuck me over? Oh no. Fuck you.
Maybe they settled it like behind closed doors type thing.
Kendra laughed because she laughed at
Yeah, because she said that on the awards. Like, hey, she said some stuff. Yeah, maybe they settled that behind closed doors.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That was my only red flag that I wanted to raise. But because y'all brought it up, I might go ahead and
Yeah,
sit down
watch
and
it with
watch it.
Quisha, man. Watch it with her.
Shit, Quisha probably already seen this shit. Quisha probably seen it and watched the first 5 or 10 minutes of it. Like, nah, I'm good. Because Quisha worse than y'all when it come to movies, nigga. She could watch 1 minute of a movie, nigga. She cut it off immediately. Like, nah, it's gonna be bad. And I'm like, you didn't give the movie a chance. The movie just came on a minute. I just know it's gonna be bad. Like, what the fuck?
Straight like that.
Yeah, she crazy, man. That's your sister. Your sister.
All right.
Damn, Kendra called to drop it off, and I want her to finish her thing, man.
You got that shit going like I had going that one day. Then.
Oh
Get that
yeah.
wire clothes hanging, holding the right hand.
You stupid. Oh man.
Man, y'all act like y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know exactly what the hell you're talking about.
Kendra,
Nigga.
you can hear us?
See?
Yeah, it keeps like kicking me out. I don't know. I disconnected from my Wi-Fi. I'm just using my phone data, but it's like it don't want me to keep talking.
Do you have an
It keeps
iPhone?
kicking me out.
iPhone.
Yes. Hey,
Yes.
what y'all
That's the
That's why
problem.
I had that issue going on with the tablet, iPhone, the tablet. Yeah, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
Told y'all them crapple devices ain't about shit.
hey, watch it.
Hey,
All right.
just
Hey,
saying. But
here.
go ahead while we got you.
No, Kendra, we ain't gonna hold you too long, man. I know you're going through the technical difficulties. We enjoyed you. We love your points. If would you ever want to jump on with us again? We have another topic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's nice to have a female perspective, man. That was pretty good.
It was fantastic, man. That shit was fucking fantastic.
Mhm.
We
Put
definitely
Mack in his
appreciate
place
it.
and everything, man. I liked it.
I was scared for a minute, but I already know some payback coming because Matt got the look on his face. I know payback coming.
Nah, that's my buddy, man. She good.
We know, man. We just talking shit, man. But as
Mhm.
always, man, we know you having some challenges, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. We do definitely appreciate you, and if we do have another topic that we want your thought, that we want female thoughts on, Mac will reach out to you most definitely.
Listen, I appreciate y'all having me anytime. I'd be happy to jump back on and give a different perspective.
Okay.
You don't have to get no different perspective. Keep your perspective yourself. Keep it 100.
It's gonna be me. It just
Oh yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Well,
Apple strikes again.
I know, right?
Apple acting like Nintendo ones.
Yeah.
That's the whole word.
Oh, God damn. Okay. Is she checking since she's gonna pop back on real quick back? Cause before I remove the thing, before we move forward. Because I think y'all had one more pick for Foolishness. Y'all had another movie, right? Or that was it.
I'll say that one. But that was it. Since we've been running. Unless
Okay.
we got something.
All right, cool. Let me go ahead and remove this.
She said she enjoyed herself.
That's good, man.
Thanks for showing up.
Appreciation.
That's cool. Let's go ahead and
All right.
there we go. Cool. Let's keep this. Hold on. All right, man. Let's go ahead and move forward, man. All right. What we got? We got Screens and Sounds next, man. We got Screens and Sounds. Are indie films better than big screen movies today? Yes, motherfucker. That's obvious. Yes. That's an obvious question. But you got some big screen movies that they starting to do their thing. But Vibe, you kick this one off, dog.
Oh, I thought you were about to kick it off.
Oh, no, sir. This is you. You the Vibe King, vibing. Go
Are
on.
indie films? What was it? Are indie films better than big
Yeah,
Um,
big picture movie, big screen movies.
The big
Big,
movies that go to the
um,
movie theaters.
that'd be to me, no.
what?
He must not watch a lot of indie movies.
Are you serious?
Nah, but
You're
plus,
kidding,
I
man.
had to
A
do
lot
my
of people feel that way
research. I
though. A lot
looked
of people
at
feel that way. Car feel that way too.
Yeah, I had to do
What?
my research and look at all the indie films. They do got some hitters in there. Even some movies that I didn't think that would have been indie films,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just not enough.
What I
Like
think,
I
me,
think that
my
budget.
personal opinion. Hold on, my personal opinion is we shouldn't have stuck with movies. I felt like now looking at this, we should not have stuck with just movies because it's a lot of indie shows, it's a lot of indie series out there that's better than big screens series too, big
Ain't no
budget
thing.
series as
Wait, we
well.
put that in there too. Hey, we put it in there.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
but go ahead, Vibe. Go ahead, give your thoughts. I just wanted to say that because we should have stuck with we should have thrown series in there too. But go ahead.
Yeah, because they I mean there is some gems in there like the Pulp Fictions, the Juno, the I don't even know if Sinners. No, Sinners might have been big screen.
Yeah,
Shit, what you just said was big screen too.
Yeah. All of
All
them.
them,
Yeah.
all them made it to the movies. When we
yeah.
saying
Yeah,
Talking
but
about
indie,
some of them are
Sundance type
strictly
movies.
indie
See
films. Like
the movies that we're talking about, like indie movies, we talk about straight to DVD movies.
Yeah, that and Sundance Festival type movies.
Yeah, them straight to DVD movies that don't hit the big screen.
mm-hmm.
My genre right here.
The ones that go straight to streaming services like Tubi, Netflix, shit, even Amazon and
Yeah,
even Amazon
and all
and
that stuff.
Paramount, all of that shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
Peacock.
now that I get what y'all saying, even still, I wouldn't.
It's your opinion, man. You good. It's
I,
your opinion.
I watch a lot of movies, but at the same time, like you got to go crate diving for stuff
I
like
don't
that.
watch it. I don't watch it.
There are a lot of good just movies out there. They're indie, like you're saying, they just go straight to DVD.
Yeah.
But to say that to me, it don't wait. It's no competition when it comes to like big money film cinema movies. There's just too many hits. There's way too many hits. Like if I had to drop one genre, indie movies or big hit movies, I'm picking big hit movies. You can get the fuck out of here with indies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like my John Wick series. I like Spartan 300. I like the Collector. Like I like just big movies that made it to the theater because big budget and sometimes pay off. They had some bad ones like the whole Marvel series. All that stuff. Like I just can't. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to myself and be like, "Oh yeah, I'd rather watch an indie movie." It just ain't true, not for me at least. So I'm gonna stick with the big screen movies for today. I can't really see myself too much caring for the ones that go straight to DVD indies over that in this comparison.
Oh, that boy said he might drop the shit. He said, done. Fuck y'all. Fuck all our thoughts. He done. He just dropped the mic. I hear you. I hear you on that thought. And since I'm next, I'm about to burn the fuck out of your ass since I'm next. so my take on this, and my personal opinion, I'm just from what I've seen, and me personally, I don't watch enough. Me personally, because it's a lot of fucking indie movies from Mack and Snaps when they throw movies at me like that. And I be like, what the fuck? But the ones that I be catching, and mainly, especially the ones that I be catching, like mainly the action movies and stuff, man, you would not see that much freedom in a big budget movie than you would see in an indie film. And the only reason why you would catch more freedom on certain big budget films is depending on who name is on that movie. Yep. Like John Wick, of course John Wick is going to be fucking awesome. You know who helped choreograph mostly that shit? Keanu Reeves. It was his vision and him and his director's vision that made that movie to what it is. If anybody else would have been on John Wick, do you actually think that shit would have been good Fuck no. With his vision, with both of the directors' vision colliding and working together as one, would John Wick be as big? Absolutely fucking not. And you know that. You know that for a fact. and that goes with the saying with all the other big budget movies. The main reason why Big Films does so well, one, is because, of course, they got a bigger budget. Two,
Yeah.
it's because the actors that are in those movies, they're able to mold the movie for the vision for them to see. Another movie, for instance, Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible. Long as them motherfuckers been going on, long as them damn movies been going on. The reason why they always will be so good is because Tom Cruise is doing the movie the way he wants to do it. And key word there, Tom Cruise is in the fucking movie. So he's heavily involved in all of this shit. That's the reason I'm saying, like, when you get indie films, when you watching indie films, and I'm referring to movies or series, that's freedom. That's the freedom that they got with those movies. That's the main reason I hold those movies and series in high regards, is because they have the freedom to do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? You think we will actually see the fucking Raid on the fucking big screen? Fuck no. Absolutely not. You would never see the Raid 1 and 2 on a fucking big screen.
Hold on, Mike.
Ever.
Hold on, Mike. The Raid 1 was on the big screen.
Okay, 1. But what the second one was?
And that's because it was such a highly regarded movie.
Yeah.
In indies.
Yeah.
But it was an indie movie, though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They forced it into the thing, though.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna catch that, man.
No.
Just saying, as a whole. The more indie, now nothing wrong with everybody liking the big screen movies because of the production and all of the other shit, you know, the production, the lighting, and all of that shit. Yeah, that's great. But you know what I'm saying? When you're looking at indie films, man, it's just like it's that same situation with indie video games. It's that same situation. More freedom. They got more freedom to get the creators' thoughts out there, to do the movie the way they want to envision. Now, do I admit there are some foolishness indie movies out there? Of course, they are. There's plenty of them. There's plenty of foolish. You seen Snapp and Mack cover some of these motherfuckers on the podcast, of course. But I guarantee you, it's less foolish. It's less foolishness movies out there than it is real good movies. And the main reason why you see certain actors starting to fall under certain indie movies and not being driven by Hollywood is because so they can have the freedom to do the movie that they want to do without the big budget producers getting involved and like, no, we don't want to do it like this. You should do it like this instead. No, fuck no. Don't you? Now I bet you. Here's a fun fact, and I get you. Nobody don't get. Mark Wahlberg. The last couple movies he been in, those was big screen movies. But a lot of people don't realize that those movies was not produced in Hollywood. Those movies was shot under his own thing in Las Vegas, Nevada. He got his own little studio that he's doing things because he's cutting ties with Hollywood because of that bullshit that they've been doing. So even Mark Wahlberg movies that you've been seeing lately on the big screen, they're considered as indie films, mainly because he don't fuck with Hollywood. And you seeing a lot of actors starting to follow that trend. Like Nicolas Cage, another person. That boy living the best life, playing in all these indie movies that he's doing. He already made his big splash back in the day by being in big box office blockbuster movies. And now he's just playing in indie films, having the time of his fucking life. That's the prime example of all of that. And judging from your face, you wasn't expecting a conversation like that. I know. The anime and video game guys actually coming in and talking some shit about some movies. But anyway, that's my general thoughts about that. But yeah, that's how I feel. Like And I'm not trying to discredit anybody that like the big screen movies. By all means, look at your big screen movies, love them, cherish them, all of that. But just always keep in mind the reason those movies are the way they are is mainly because of the actors are there in place, and the actors is doing their best to try to produce the vision that they want in the movie for us to enjoy at the end of it. The indie movies already started off with that freedom. And sometimes they fall along the way, but hey, you ain't gonna learn. That's the best way. That's the only way you're gonna learn how to get better. You have to fail. That's just what it is. But that's my thoughts.
Yeah, I agree with you. For me, I could speak on. So I think it was last podcast talked about when we talked about horror. Well, podcast before when we talked about horror movies or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, vibe when you was talking about how there's no creativity. Man, look, check out the indie scene, bro. It's so, man, people are so creative there because like Mike was saying, you don't get that much freedom, man. And doing indie films, they got all the creativity in the world, and some of the best movies come out of it, man. I'm a big vampire guy, so I mean, I've seen
Same.
almost every freaking one, and man, like I tell you one. Okay, so it's one I was talking about earlier. It's called Let the Right One In. It's a Swedish movie, and they redid it here, and they redid it, made the American version. It's called Let Me In. I mean, I challenge you to watch both of them, and I guarantee you, Let the Right One In will probably stand out more than Let Me In. I mean, it's hands down the better one. And to me, it's just, I guess, because they got more creativity, they can kind of more freedom. They can do whatever not really whatever they want, but to a certain extent, like there's no handcuffs on them. Pretty much, they let the actors act.
Now, now while you asking that question, let me ask this general question out here because this definitely pops up to my mind. Sinners,
Okay.
big screen movie or indie movie?
I consider big screen, ain't it?
That's
Big
Yeah.
screen. They put some money into that.
Yeah.
It's a big screen movie.
Okay, big screen movie. Okay, why do you think Sinners did well?
Because they had more. Because it was actually the guys who played in the movie. The head guy had more to do with the movie and how
Yeah.
it was supposed to be played along with.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
creative control.
exactly. Exactly. Ryan always. That's the one thing that Ryan preaches in all his movies. That's the main reason he already announced that there will not be no sequel because he don't want to fall into that line of constantly doing the same shit.
Yeah.
He don't want to fall in that line of constantly doing the same shit. But it was Ryan and Michael B. Jordan mainly because they already had such a tight relationship. They already had a tight relationship, man. So they already knew what they wanted to do. It's almost like having your tag team partner. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. That's just like if Snapp and Mack was teaming up to do a damn movie. It's like they was teaming up to do a damn scary. It's like that was them teaming up to do a scary movie.
Oh, that'd be good.
Nigga, that shit'll be fucking crazy.
I mean, I do hear everything y'all are saying, but I'm not gonna cap like
You don't have to change. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But there's something that does come with money.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I actually, you know what? Any movie could have made a Project X movie, but I don't know if it would have been as good because they didn't have the money like Project X had behind it when it came out. And that's one of my favorite movies of all time, like them party type movies, Project X. Outstanding. Outstanding. You could just throw that on, be high, drunk, just mind your business. You know, but it makes you feel something. It's like, damn, but I can't speak to if an indie person would have did Project X, which you would have got that same feel. Like it would have been a little bit diluted. Like, yeah, that actually does seem kind of dope. But
did you enjoy the Napoleon Dynamite? Have you ever seen that?
I have, but for clips. But the entirety of the movie, I ain't really care too much from Napoleon.
What? Vote for Pedro?
Yeah, that was an indie movie.
Cool. Like The better one would have been the other one. I don't think that was part of Napoleon Dynamite. Or was it? What's the movie I'm thinking of? What's that movie with the guy that he was training? Like it's a silly movie. He was training in the woods, like on the little balance beam bar shit. That's a goofy movie,
It's
and
a,
he's always
it's a, it's,
trying to ride on that bike to go over a big ramp. Hot Rod. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, Hot Rod.
I
Yeah, I
think
know.
Hot Rod was better than like a Napoleon Dynamite. And I think those are in like kind of the same realm. Now I don't know if that's an indie movie or not, but something like that. But yeah, Napoleon just wasn't. It wasn't. It was cool.
it's a hit and miss for everybody. Me personally, I enjoyed Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah,
shit was hilarious.
That shit had like a 50 $100 and some $1,000 budget. They made that movie with.
Yeah.
It was something real low.
Oh yeah.
What?
And they made all this shit back.
Hell, the Paranormal Activity. They
yes,
the change for
just
that.
the first one. Just the first one. It went downhill after that. They should have stopped at the first one, like Kruger said. Just stop at the first, man.
I don't think
This is the one time I can actually agree though. How Paranormal Activity turned out, and that was a low budget, like indie type movie, and you see how Cloverfield turned out, which was a big film, but it was the same, shot the same way with camera, stuff like that. That's the only times I could probably see where indie movies come in, you know. But you just gotta have the good actors in there, or the
it's good actors. Well, it's part that's part of that. But as long as the actors share the director's vision, if they all share the same vision on what they want for the movie, then yes, you would get
egos.
That. Yeah, no egos. That's just like we're bringing up, just like how we bringing up the Punisher series, the Netflix series. When he found out that he was doing the Punisher, you know the first thing that he did. What was the first thing that you think he did, Tim? I'm just.
Well, you already told me. I already know.
Yeah, he actually.
He went to the comic book.
Yeah, and the comic book guys noticed that he was finna play the fucking Punisher, and they handed his ass a stack of comics. Like, here you go. Here you go, bro. If this is what you need. And he read all of them shits. You know what I'm saying? When you got actors that's the thing that Hollywood to me fucks up that. Because when you got actors who are that committed to them roles and is willing to put themselves into the character, man, those actors should be cherished, bro. Henry Cavill should be at the top of that fucking list. Henry Cavill been fucked over so many fucking times. He been fucked over by DC. He been fucked over by Netflix with The Witcher. I'm just hoping that Amazon don't fuck him over when he do the Warhammer.
But you always got to see the back end of that too, though, because this go hand in hand with this conversation. Because take somebody like the series of Harry Potter, and then you see that main actor try to go do indie movies, and it don't hit the same.
Oh, Two Guns.
I think it really boils down to the director.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's so much the actors, honestly. It's just the director of these movies and, of course, the budget. So it's kind of hard for me. That's why I'm saying it's hard for me to even say big budget, the big screen movies aren't completely annihilating these indie movies, because you'll get your golden, you'll get the diamonds in the rough, but it's not enough to keep up with these budgets and these directors they have on these big movies.
I got a different take on all of this.
Go for it, man.
I'm gonna say I like them equally, but I can see where everybody's points though. And I'm gonna tell you what's the problem with big budget movies now: COVID. COVID killed big budget movies because people got used to watching movies from Netflix on their sofa on their couch. They're not trying to spend money no more. Movies now, it's only a certain amount of movies now that make good money. You don't care who the actors are in them. You just gotta hopefully it catches on.
Yep.
You had a bunch of movies like I take the Minecraft movie, and they spent buku money on that movie. They didn't make nowhere near half the money back on that movie that they made. And they had known actors in it.
It's on
Yeah.
Max, by the way.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
even. I wasn't even expecting that movie. I don't understand why they would even want to. I was lost when I seen
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what
going
I'm
to
saying.
happen. I
Yeah,
was
that's what
like, why? I'm like, who asked for this? That's just the same thing that I. That's the same take for the Borderlands. Who
Mhm.
asked for it? Who? And then you're gonna have Kevin Hart playing Roland. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Get the
yeah,
fuck
like
out of here, bro.
yeah, yeah, like COVID killed it, man. Because like people don't want to spend money in the movie theaters like that. Hollywood went on strike because they tired of producing movies in movie theater, and they're not getting a returns off of it. It's only select movies now that are actually making even or
Yeah,
exceeding just a little bit. And most of those movies they just have really really strong backings from like previous movies
yeah,
or get lucky. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Even though they done been shittier now, the whole superhero thing, they don't make money like they once were after COVID. People just and
No.
then the movies are already getting bad.
If
But
I'm being, oh,
hmm?
go ahead. My bad.
No,
I
I was
was
just
just,
saying people are preferring to watch TV from home now, watch movies from home now. Like the indie scene is bigger than ever now because all right, we're gonna do stuff with our little budget and we try to make it relatable as possible. We already know America's not spending money on movie theaters like they used to. Let's all gang up and try to do our best to make it something that we can, that can be relatable to whatever the group of people we're trying to, watch our shit.
Now you bring up. Now you make me want to think, Mac. If I
Hmm.
had those streaming numbers versus those movie numbers,
Oh, it's way bigger,
how would that look?
way
Because
more, way more
yeah,
streaming.
yeah, because when you're doing those comparisons, we that's probably the one thing that I don't understand. I'm speaking from my perspective.
Hmm.
How they're getting paid by the streaming numbers versus big
Hmm.
opening nights from the movie theaters.
So how it works. All right, say for instance, big budget movie. Let's just take five, a hundred. Let's just say it's a medium budget, medium big budget, like 150 million, just to make
Okay.
the movie to pay the actors.
Okay.
Then you got to put another 25 to 30 million in for promotional work.
Yep.
So you already $180 million in the hole right there before the shit even
Pretty much.
come
Yeah.
out on TV.
That's
So
true.
once it gets to theater, your opening week probably see 20 million. Damn. Once you see opening week, because normally your opening week always gonna be your biggest number.
Yep.
Once you see your
Always.
opening, Once you see your opening week at a number that's kind of low, like say for instance, okay, a good opening week for something like that would have probably been 45 to 50 million. So okay, if I made 50 million this week, next week we might make 40 something. That'll keep us at 90, and it might go down a little bit more again, and it'll get us there to that 100 and something million that we, kind of break even, you
Yep.
know. But when it comes down to streaming services, you might have a budget of maybe 25 million, depending on who actors are in it, what the settings are. That way, the streaming revenue, because how people stream nowadays, you don't have loyal streamers. You have people like, okay, I'm gonna pay for Netflix this month just to watch this movie or this series, and then I'm gonna terminate that shit again until
Yep.
something else come out that I want to see.
I
That's
did
just
that
what
with
it
Max.
is.
I ain't gonna lie. I did that with
But that's
Max.
what it is. But that's what it's called. But I forgot it's a term for that shit. But that's
I
why
know
they
what you're
bundle.
talking about. I know what
That's
you're
why
talking
they bundling stuff now. We're like, okay, if you can get Max, Ant Max, and his Discovery, and all this other shit all together in order to kind of make people want to keep the services.
Hmm.
And they even adding incentives now where like, okay, if you keep this service for like 6 months straight, we're gonna give you a free blank, 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 whatever, whatever. They trying to find ways to keep continuous payments because that's how they get their revenue. When a new series drop, that's when you see the subscriptions go back up. Oh, who's watching? Who's watching? And they have numbers that could show like data to show how many people streamed it per day or per week or whatever like that, or how many people resubscribe for this, and that's how they get their numbers for it.
Yeah. For example, like a Love Island.
Yeah, that's hot right now. Just like that other one was Love Is Blind. Love Is Blind was big for them, and stuff like that. So I
All of
mean,
those. Yeah.
yeah, I get on. I get both. I get all sides. I like them all.
Yeah.
But it's just
Now, yeah,
this
because
is preferably what you look for. Some people can't watch indie stuff. Some people can't watch stuff
Yeah.
that's kind of low budget.
That's
Like
true.
I stay with somebody who can't stand it. She'll roll over on me. Oh, this must be on too. Like, but I mean, it just is what it is. Some people don't give a chance. It gotta look a certain way. It gotta have a certain amount of color to it for them to be like, oh, okay, I could be interested in this. But
Hey,
yeah, it's the same thing with anime.
not only just anime, it's the same thing with gaming too. Because when we was watching certain games, and I know most of the time, whenever a pixelated game pop up, Matt be like,
yeah, you lost me on pixelated.
but when Matt see a pixelated game, Matt be like, now we got all of these cool shit, and you want to make this game pixelated.
Yeah,
some of them games be underrated though, Matt.
I believe it, but I'm not finna pay $500 for no console for me to
But
play
8-bit game.
94. I'm not off. I believe you.
It makes me want to bring up.
Yeah, I can do it again. No.
It made me want to bring up a topic me and Mike was talking about.
Oh,
that has something to do with this, but nothing to do with our topic. But saying it does.
Oh, boy.
But how people was talking about that anime, Mike? You know.
You talk about the beginning after the end.
I will never understand why that got so much hate and such a bad rating. Like to this day, I don't understand.
I don't think the animation's bad though. I watched like the first episode just to kind of see what y'all were talking about. I don't think the animation's bad. I don't
at all. It wasn't bad at all.
I don't understand.
Like
we're gonna talk about it on Check for the Chill. We're gonna speak about it on Check for the Chill.
But what I was gonna say to your point, Mac, like what I think is gonna happen with these theaters, I think it's gonna come to a point where theaters are just gonna turn into a thing to do, where they are gonna start showing just indie movies. Like it's just gonna be a list of movies to fill out them theaters, and you could just go just for the fucks of it. Because it's a dying industry. Like everybody got 70-inch TVs in their house.
Yeah.
But like football games and stuff nowadays, man. When you go to nobody's trying to pay that crazy money for fucking tickets, and you got, like you say, 70, 80-inch TVs at home in your air condition. I ain't trying to go out there and that shit.
My thing is, I think what would like save the theater industry, man. Honestly, these YNs, like, not save it, but that's what's ruining them. So I think, like, if you go
YNs are ruining every fucking thing. Let's just call that out.
I don't blame them YNs. So if I had a movie theater, my rule would be, okay, you come to my theater, we got all the movies, right? But at that door, I need your phone. Give me that phone. I don't want no phone number. Put it in the locker, whatever. You can have the key. Hey. No phones while you're in the movie theater. If I see you with it, you out. Banned. Barred for 6 months.
Treat it like the comedy spots where they lock your phone up in the little.
Yeah.
Because, man, I tell you, that light, boy, that draws me out the movie.
Yeah, you're there for an experience. I don't understand why people be on their phone, honestly. Like,
they got to post, hey, I'm at the movie theater. Okay, good. I'm finna go rob you right now because you won't be there in 2.5 hours.
Well, it's so bad down here, bro. They try to make people go to the movies so bad down here. A lot of our movie theaters, they let you bring snacks in. They just check to see if you got guns or anything in your shit. They be like, well, okay, if the snacks in there, I just want to make sure you ain't got no weapons. Back in the day, you couldn't even sneak a snack in there. You had to,
Nick.
I feel
like, as long as it's in the bag, you good.
I remember I used to bring a backpack with Zuzus and Wham Whams.
Yeah, man, you ain't trying to bring all that money to buy. You already got to pay $20. Then you got to pay $20 for fucking.
I get mad every time I pay like $12 for a hot dog, bro.
Nick.
For a hot
Yeah, that's why I ain't got the
For
prices on them.
keyword
combos.
there. Listen to what you just said. A hot dog.
Or a hot,
For a hot
regular old
dog.
hot. Ain't nothing special about it.
Ain't nothing special about it.
And look, I
Just
still
a
got popcorn, but just because it's dead is an option. Like,
hot dog.
Mhm.
all right, well, let me get one of them.
Mhm. Tell you, man, that's crazy.
Boy, it's rough. And it's only gonna get rougher, goddamn it, the way the shit going right now. It's only gonna get rough, goddamn it. Oh man, this was actually a good fucking topic. This is another good topic right here, man.
I can keep going. I almost kept going.
We can keep going. Honestly, we had
theater. Like, they ain't never got no fresh popcorn. Like, damn, pop some fresh shit up, bro. That shit been
man. That's the same situation of McDonald's and they magically shake machine ain't working.
Hey, that bug never works. It's always broke. All this money y'all make, y'all can't get a machine that works.
Shake machine down.
I ain't trying to fool with that shit. They're like,
That's what it is.
How you shake
or
machine
you
down?
McFlurry your ass to Chick-fil-A, nigga.
Mm.
Go over there if you want to get them. Like,
Oh man, we got anything else before we wrap up with this one?
I'm all right.
All right, man. All right, moving forward, man. Moving on. Checkpoint and chill. All right, we got our anime wrap up, and we got the summer lineup coming up, and we most likely got some video game news that's topic. We're gonna chime in on the video game news at the end, but mainly we wrapping up with our anime lineup for the spring, and our summer lineup is coming about, and I gotta say.
what you gotta say?
The anime lineup for the spring was pretty fucking awesome, and it surprised. And most of them shows surprised the fuck out of me. And it seemed like it's getting better, but at the same time, it's getting worse too because you got the challenging thing that's going on with the voice actors and the AI. They still having a fight about that, but. That's another topic about that. But
Yeah.
let's go ahead and chime in with the spring lineup. Oh, if one of y'all don't mind, can one of y'all kick that off real quick? Can one of y'all kick that off and I'll chime in a little bit if y'all don't mind.
Kick off with the. Oh, you talking about the topic?
Yeah.
All right. As far as me, what I'll say for the spring casting of the animes, I would give it a rating of 10. I'll give it a 7.8 out of 10. And the reason I say that because it had just enough to keep me interested, but it also had some letdowns. Like what I can take from it. I mean, I love that they dropped the My Hero Vigilantes, which is cool, even though it wasn't something I would have thought it was going to be. And I heard they're going to actually do it where Midoriya actually is in the city on this vigilante shit. Maybe we get that, maybe we don't. I can take that one from it. The Unaware Ulterior Meister was great. The beginning after the end was actually a good anime. I don't know why people hate on it. The Brilliant Healers. Or Healer. No, Healers. Yeah. Those four in particular saved, for me, the spring lineup. I was disappointed in Fire Force. I don't think I've watched after the second episode. I don't even know what's going on in there. It's just not. It is not given. And I'm just, it's just not doing it for me. Just for me personally, I don't know. I think that's actually the consensus. If I look online, I think everybody just wasn't happy about how that's going. I think. I'm gonna hold my fire to that one. But the ones I did say, those kind of held the spring lineup down. There was a lot of B-sides in there that I haven't checked out. Maybe I'll eventually get to them, but the ones I named are kind of the ones that's just been keeping me busy personally, and that's why I give them. It was a good 7.8 out of 10. Like it was a nice little lineup. Now the summer lineup though, I can't wait to speak about that. But yeah, what's your thoughts, Snap? Like, how did you feel about the spring drop?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I didn't finish like some of them because I've watched anime. It's like one or two shows. I got to do one or two at a time. But yeah, that Brilliant Healer, man, that was my joint right there. I enjoyed the heck out of that. Yeah, I agree with you though. I believe it saved it, and man, it to me, if I want to give it I guess a number grade, what you said a 7.8. For me personally, because I don't really watch them, but I give it about a 7.25. I'm gonna get a weird number just like you did. So 7.25.
Which one?
Oh, we're grading the
The
spring lineup
the spring.
or the
No,
spring
oh
rapper.
y'all just saying the spring lineup in
Yeah, let's
general.
start with spring.
Yeah, I gave it a
Okay.
7.8 out of 10.
That's 7.25.
7.8.
Yeah,
That's a
like
weird.
That's why I
Weird
said.
ass number. That's a weird ass number.
it's there was a lot of drop offs, Mike. Honestly, like there was some letdowns, and
Which
like it's just
ones?
like
Which ones?
Fire Force.
A
Um,
lot of people had
the B
expectations for
sides, the
Fire
B
Force.
sides were not good enough to even grab attention, in my opinion.
Which B sides? Which one?
All of them. There's the Shunji family children. Please, the please put me on, which is a very raunchy.
Oh, you talk
Which
about
watch?
the
Which watch was underwhelming?
Which watch ain't done. Which watch is not done.
I haven't even looked at the Gorilla God because that just sounds ridiculous to me.
The
Um,
witch watch ain't done. The gorilla girl, the gorilla guy with the girl, that's actually funny as shit. But it's more of a rom com. It's more of a rom com anything. It's more of a high school rom com than
So
anything.
not a Mac anime.
yeah,
No, it's not
I
a
didn't
match,
even
yo.
like Mike. I didn't even check out. I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. I
Oh,
didn't
you
check
Oh,
that
that
sleep.
out.
was pretty. That was pretty
You're
nice.
sleeping on that one. You're sleeping on
You
that one,
know,
bro. That one was actually pretty
but you
good.
know what I'm saying. Usually the B sides be hit. Like it's just something about certain B sides that like draw you to want to watch it. Like when reincarnated as the assassin drop or something. You know, some stuff like
I
that.
don't think that was a B. I don't
That
consider
was
that as B
definitely B side.
side.
People don't even know about that anime.
I don't even think that was a B side one, honestly. That to me wasn't a B side because they have a popular following in the manga. So I
No,
don't even.
it was a B side. They did not put that on the front of Crunchyroll.
I mean, I don't consider what's on the front of Crunchyroll B side. I mean, A side or B side. I consider what's popular in the manga, and they finally get a chance to animate it, and then it's finally get
Well,
animated and it comes
manga
up.
is a little bit different though.
I get it.
That's the yeah.
I
That's,
I get it, but I'm just saying, like, if Crunchyroll is only going to promote what's popular overall,
yeah.
like manga and everything, and they're gonna, and if something is popular like far as manga or got a cool character that they can market like Sun Jin Woo from Solo Leveling, then of course they're going to put it on there. That's the same way that they did for Shangri-La Frontier when it first appeared. You know what I'm saying? When they market that and then they fucked that up and put it at the same time as Solo Leveling. But once again, that's a conversation for another day. That's a whole nother conversation for another day.
So
But
what would you say your thoughts was on Fire Force and how they did that?
Fire Force was the pacing. They just fucked up the pacing. Like how they doing mostly in bit shows. Because most people, because if they didn't say that it was the final season, a lot of people wouldn't notice it. And I guarantee you, a lot of people that read the manga and seen this is the first part of the first season. This is only part one of the first season, and they seen that. I know Fire Force got a low rating. I know
It's so
because of the
bad, bro. It's
pacing. They because they're trying to rush to the end. It's
it
just like,
seemed to rush as soon as you cut it on. My bad, I ain't mean to cut you off, but
no, you
after
good.
two
You good.
episodes, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
Because
what
they're
y'all
because
jumped? Y'all jumped somewhere in this.
yeah,
And the
they
story is not lining up. It don't make no sense. Like, bro, like what? The captain of the Fire Force is now on the evil side. Like, what did we miss here? Oh, he
yeah.
talked to the chick, and now he just believes that It's goofiness going. In Mack's word, it's foolishness. Like, I'm just like I didn't understand. I
Mouth
cut it
game
off
on
after
point,
the
man.
third
She told
episode.
what that mouth do.
Like what? Like I just didn't
Did y'all
understand.
say that?
Yeah, man. Hey, King said all he did was talk to her. Hey, man.
Oh boy, hell no. But yeah, I get it, man. Because I mean, that's the same. That's the same reason. That's the same thing that I feel about Shield Hero. Like I know they rushed it. I know
They
they.
dropped the ball on
I
that.
know.
But
I know they rushed it, and then I'm scared for the next season.
the next season looked kind of hard though.
The next season looks great, but I don't know if it's going to be a double. I don't know if it's going to be a single core or a double core. And then I don't know how they finna. I don't know what the pacing is going to be like on how much they rush through the third season, because that third season was completely rushed,
Yeah,
and they
a lot
left
of
out
filler too. There's a
they
lot of filler.
and they left out a lot of shit. No, it wasn't filler. They left out a lot of shit in season 3 about how the heroes got their evil powers and all of this shit. They didn't even flash back on what the fuck happened to them, on how they went down that route while Naofumi was off in the other world, trying to save the other world, trying to save his world when he got ventured off in the other world. The heroes was in a fucked up spot, like in a very dark, fucked up spot. That's the reason why they got their cursed weapons. That's how they got their fucking cursed weapons. And the majority of the time they always end up in a fucked up spot was because of old girl. Old girl was flip-flopping. When she was done, when one hero was fucked off, she went to the other hero. Once that hero was fucked off, she went to the other hero. So old girl fucked them all off. She fucked them all off while Naofumi was in the other world. And that's the reason why they end up getting fucked off and getting cursed weapons and all of this shit. So yeah, it's a lot of shit that they left out. So, But
Yeah,
anyway.
I can't wait till we get to summer because I'm kind of pissed off about something.
What you pissed off about?
I'm waiting till we get to it because it's kind of pissing me off because the time is now for Crunchyroll. I don't know what's going on with the creators or whatever the fuck's going on, but we're gonna get to it.
You sound like me in a little bit. Okay.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm oiled up. It's that part of the part of the pod. I'm oiled up. I'm getting my thoughts on.
That boy Hakan. That boy Hakan, boy. Okay, I hear you. Oh man. So no, I get it, man. Because if it's something that you like and you want it to be good, and it turns out that, you know what I'm saying, that shit don't hit the same, of course you're going to get passionate about it.
And I do not like how much flack that anime got. What's the name of it one more time? I keep forgetting the name.
The beginning after the end.
So good, right? So
I know.
And I'm just like, where's the hate coming from? As an anime, if you love anime and you watch that, there's no reason they should have gave that shit a 3.8. I don't understand. Like, this shit is amazing. Good story, too. Amazing story.
Bro, them people don't got spoiled with how Bleach and...
No. I ain't even going to say Bleach.
What I'm saying is, like, My Hero and the Shield, what the people name is, Demon Slayer and all that, they spoiled by that animation, bro. When your shit don't look up to par with everything else, that make people check out. They don't care if the story good or not. They're just gonna be like, oh,
yeah,
turn the shit off.
I think the worst thing that's going to happen to our anime community is people trying to top these best action scenes or these best scenes of just almost cinematography, the way they do it, and it's just gonna, like, dilute it. It's gonna fucking dilute it, and it's just like now y'all just going for the best moment.
Well, see, the thing about that is that, and that's where some animators are starting to become insert, especially with popular animes. And you got other watchers. I don't want to say casual watchers, but you got other people that's watching that's like, they consider Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, and all of that shit, they consider that the standard. And they just literally got into anime and they haven't really been watching everything. They just watching what's popular. You know what I'm saying? They just watching what's popular, what everybody's talking about on TikTok and all of this shit. Half of these motherfuckers that's watching anime, honestly, don't even follow or read the manga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a proponent of that. I just started reading, so.
No, but I'm just saying in general, you Snapp and Mack. Well, Mack even openly admits he's a casual watcher.
Yeah, okay.
Snapp is a watcher and you're an anime watcher, but I don't consider y'all to go back and read the manga. That's what you got a motherfuckers like me for that does that. And y'all got questions, y'all just come to me or anybody else. But I'm just saying, like, if you're interested in any show, in my opinion, if you're interested in any show, at least find time to at least check out the manga and see the differences. That's just like how I showed you on the A-Rank Party anime. And I showed you the difference on that scene, what they left out in the anime, and that gruesome fucked off on how they got fucked off in the manga.
That anime could have been a movie, honestly, if they would have did the rated R version.
That party got fucked off in the manga. Fucked off with a capital F. Nigga, and I was cheering that shit on in the manga. I was like, yes, kill that bitch. Fuck them bitches. Because I was mad. Because I was like, they did my boy like that, man. And y'all treating them like shit. And y'all doing this. And, man, kill them bitches. Kill every last one of the motherfuckers. And when I see they got their just desserts, I was happy as fuck. I was smiling from ear to ear. That might sound evil for some of y'all, but I just hate for I hate for my heroes to get treated like shit, and motherfuckers don't get their just desserts. That's the main reason I was happy when Nafumi got his flowers at the end of season 1 of Shield Hero. When I was happy that he got his flowers at the end of season 1, and he continued to get his flowers throughout the rest of the damn season, even though they fucked up the pacing of it. But anyway.
Hey, Mike, I want to ask you a question.
Go for it.
On this, but do you want me to screen share the summer list?
Yeah, of course. Screen share the summer list, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Mike, while he's
What's
doing
up?
that, let me ask you a question. Or
Shoot.
I can ask Bob too, but
Shoot.
do you prefer? Okay, because I'm getting what you're saying. I'm kind of getting into the reading of the manga and all that.
Yeah.
But me personally, I prefer that. What is it, the manhwa or whatever? You know how?
Oh yeah, you talking about the Chinese animes?
No, there's this one I'm looking at now. My homeboys, well, one of my coworkers from work was kind of recommended to me. It's called a Catastrophic Necromancer.
Oh,
I am a necromancer. So,
man,
that anime is awesome. I mean, that read right there is pretty good.
Hold on, I might have to cover up our faces to see this so everybody can see this, y'all.
No, that's fine.
That's cool.
So let me go ahead and.
I see something.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So this is the summer lineup for 2025. I personally am kind of excited because they look like there's going to be a lot of gems in here.
Okay, so they making us. I didn't even know they must just announced it second season of the couples of cuckoos. That shit, the first season was fucking hilarious. That's another
Man.
I didn't
even know that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I didn't even know that shit was on the screen until you said that. And then I'm thinking
that is not what I thought Mike was about to talk about.
That, and I thought he was talking about cook holes and shit. I'm like, what? Season 2 of cook holes.
Totally different.
I thought he was going to talk about the one in the middle or something.
Dude, he got excited about that shit. I'm like,
no, because that's a cool little romance anime, man. It's a cool romance anime.
I've never heard of this.
The first season was funny as hell. Season's funny as hell. So it's like a romantic rom-com. So
Mack
it's
said, "Wait a
cool.
minute."
Now the first one in the middle is actually pretty cool. That one looks pretty cool. I
Can
know
we
Matt
summarize
digging
that
the
title, please? Because that is too long. We need
the
to
Apocalypse Bringer.
Man,
Minogra, world conquest starts with civilization of ruin.
see.
like that makes
No,
me not watch
I'm
shit
good.
like this. Cause like, dude, why is this so long, bro? Why is this so long, bro? Like, I can't even recommend that to nobody if I wanted, because I won't remember it. Even if it
He
looks
said, "I'm
good.
gonna send you the link."
You see the picture of it. Yeah, you go from there. You go from there.
Oh my god.
Okay. Art Knights is pretty much based off a phone game. So
Yeah, I know what that is.
yeah, that's based off a phone game. So I'm curious to know how this finna get animated. My betrothed to my sister's ex. That's gonna God.
The throw to my sister X is crazy.
nigga, that's giving me school days vibes. So I'm scared to watch. I'm scared to watch.
Right?
I'm scared to watch. You still haven't watched School Days, have you, Tim?
Yes, I've watched School Days.
Huh?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, so you did watch it?
Yeah, that's what I was recommending. Like, if you want to be sad, go watch School Days.
No, that ain't sad, nigga. That's torture. That's torture.
Traumatized, go watch School Days.
That's torture, nigga. That nigga School Days scarred me.
This Cleavitus looks kind of interesting.
It does.
I might dive into that.
Okay.
This is just our first look. I ain't read into none of these yet.
Yeah, you good.
I'm glad you saved me from going to the movies to see this after you told me what it is. Of course, I'm excited for Dawn to Dawn season 2. I didn't know the movie was on some solo shit.
Shout out to Creepy Nuts, man, for making an awesome ass opening song, man, and they won an award for their song too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they won an award for the opening song for Dawn to Dawn. They also won an award for the opening season of song for Mashal, the second season of Mashal too. So they won an award for both of their songs, man. So shout out to Creepy Nuts, man. They out there doing their damn thing.
That's a crazy name, by the way.
It is a crazy ass name. It is a crazy ass name.
I ain't gonna get into the ones beside this because it ain't for me.
Okay, that's fine. I'll still be I always dive into all of them just to see how they are.
They're still doing Dr. Stone?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Yeah.
That's it. After this, this should wrap up Dr. Stone.
So did they find out what's going on, what really happened, and have they kind of
Not
yet? Okay.
Not yet. So this season of Dr. Stone, this is wrapping. This is it. This is it after this.
Yeah, they're in America now. So
so this season Dr. Stone finna wrap up. So this is it. I'm sad to see that anime go because that anime, that's another show that was very underrated.
I was surprised. And this would also make me mad because it's related to another anime I'm about to talk about shortly after this list. But I'm surprised they put out the amount of value. This anime did really well with giving their viewers what we wanted. Like season after season after season every year.
Honestly, they broke it up on purpose. Honestly, because Dr. Stone was supposed to wrap up for the last season, but I believe they decided to break it up so they can, of course, I think it's money, me personally. So they trying to milk it for what it's worth because the manga's over with. The manga's been done for a while now, so they pretty much wrapping it up.
Oh yeah.
A sneaky B-side. I'm gonna check this Earthbound Mole out. I feel like it's gonna be a sneaky B-side anime that people ain't gonna pay attention to. But
these detectives these days are crazy.
That name right there seems like something I watch.
That just makes me want the title of that makes me want to just check that out. It's going to be crazy. So I'll be checking out all of those. I'll be looking into all of those.
All right.
That one I'm interested about. The one on the left, I can't pronounce it.
Right.
You talking about Grand Blue?
No, I'm talking about
Matt talking about Grand Blue. Why it's so bright?
I thought he said, "Why is it so white?" I'm like, wait, what?
He said, "Why it's so bright?" Because they got the little beam the beam of light in the middle. They all
They
holding
get the
their
spirit
hands.
orb together, man. Come on.
I never watched Grand Blue. Yeah, I
Grand
think it's
Blue,
popular. I think.
Grand Blue is popular. It's like another little romance anime rom-com, so it's cool.
Yeah,
What
this
is that other one?
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Kuda.
Yeah, I'm interested in
Got
that
you a
just
kudo.
because I seen the trailer. Gotcha some cuda.
That's what Mac was about to say. That's what Mac.
I'm interested in.
That's
Wait a
what
minute.
Mac was about to say. I know that's what Mac was about to say.
Yep.
I know
Gotcha
it.
cuda meat.
I got you.
Hey, that's how he would recommend it to you. Hey, y'all need to check out the Gotcha cuda meat.
Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for my co-host. I apologize for my co-host, everybody.
Hey man, I gotta make it entertaining for me.
I know, Mac. I know. I ain't messed up about it. I know you was gonna say some foolishness.
Oh my
Hotel Inhumans.
That looks interesting. I'm gonna watch that.
See, that should have been Hotel Kuda.
It's giving me Parasite vibes. It's giving me Parasite vibes, like Hotel Inhumans. I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Okay.
Just off the title in the picture.
I'm surprised they don't got the popular ones at the top. They got them all mixed up.
Look at this lineup.
Whoa, both of them was going to be good. The season 2 of that one, the first season of that one was really good. The Seventh Prince, the first season was actually pretty good at that.
Yeah, I gotta watch the first one.
Yeah, the first season was surprisingly good on that.
The title is 3 days long.
Yeah, that's still for
Mac tapped out. He's like, I ain't even reading it. Anything with reincarnated in it is gonna be a long title.
Well, why can't it just say the title? Look, Seventh Prince, magical ability. Just leave it like that.
If he don't even look cool, I wouldn't watch this because he doesn't look cool. I don't look like I can get behind him or
That's
her.
fine, man. It's a he. It's a
I ain't gonna lie, it's been turning me off too because he's just so young. So I haven't checked it out, but I am gonna look at it.
Is that one who looked like a girl? Everybody kind of mistaking him as a girl. I know Shakar be watching one. There's a guy. It's a guy, but he looks just like a little chick.
That's him.
You talking about?
That's probably him.
No,
he ain't talking about Rimuru because Rimuru does that too. But Mac watched Rimuru, but he's also because I thought he was a chick at first.
Yeah,
when I watched the first season because I was like, oh, that's a chick. I mean, that's a dude. I'm like, oh shit, that threw me for a loop because after this first episode, if I wasn't paying attention to it, I would have thought there was a chick the whole time. But he's OP as fuck though.
Oh, I know. Shakar watched that.
Yeah,
he looks like that. He better be OP.
He OP as fuck. But Kaiju season 2.
So excited.
I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I just don't want them to fuck up the pacing of it. Because
I don't like the trailer they put out.
Because we got season 2, and the manga's pretty much finna get ready to wrap up. So I'm hoping they don't fuck up the pacing on season 2 and try to rush season 3 just because the manga's finna get ready to wrap up. That's my only issue that's my only concern about that. But besides that, I'm excited about that.
I can understand pacing, but I don't like the trailer, and my reason why I didn't like the trailer for the show because I'm scared that they are going to hold their foot on the gas, and it's going to be a lot of the main character not trying to go into his full kaiju form. And I'm scared about that because I know they're going to get off the second rate, the number 2 in line in the different divisions. You know that the dude with the that's behind the captain guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of showing his skill off in that particular team. But I feel like they're going to hold Kaiju 8 back for a lot of episodes, and then we're finally going to see him come in like episode 7.
Yep.
Fully turned up. I'm scared. I'm scared about that.
Well, we'll see. That's part of pacing, so we'll see.
So
the Kajimu City, I'm going to have to look into that because I haven't heard anything about that.
So. Yeah, me neither. This is piquing my interest. It's giving me what's that Exorcist? You remember that Exorcist Twin Exorcist anime?
Yeah.
It's giving me that type
that was good. Twin Star Exorcist was real good. But yeah. What else we got?
Lord
Let's,
of Mystery.
let's
That
go
look cool.
karaoke. Lord
Lord
have
of Mystery
mercy.
look good.
Lord of Mysteries look good. Very excited for that season. Very excited for season 2 of My Dress Up Darling. Very excited for that.
I haven't even heard of season 1 of this. Wait,
Very, very excited for that. Nigga, season 1
wait a minute.
was popular as fuck, bro. Season 1 was popular. Matt laughing at all my fucking choices, but I don't
I
give
had
a
to
fuck.
click over just to see Matt face real
I don't give a
Yeah, that's
fuck
all
what
I
you
do.
man.
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't give
god.
a fuck about that, man.
Wait a minute, man.
Nigga, season 1 was popping. When season 1 dropped, everybody was pissed off because season 2, we had to wait for season 2. So yeah, I'm excited for that, man. I'm excited for season 2.
I feel it.
I'm not, hey, just all the listeners out there, you listening to this shit. All the listeners out there listening, everybody, any anime watcher that watch My Dress Up Darling, they know this shit was good. They know this shit was fire. So go ahead.
That's good.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Let's move on.
Oh fuck.
I feel
All right.
like I'm the joke. I'm the joke of the podcast right now. I feel like I'm the absolute joke of the podcast right
I
now.
want to check this one out.
2 of these look good. The Necronomical. And
Just say the Cosmic Horror Show. That's all. Yeah, yeah. That looks interesting.
Both of
New,
those
new
look-
Saga look okay from just the picture.
Both of
And
them
the-
look cool, but the
Watch
cat
Mike.
one,
Look.
I don't know.
Oh, what? Mike said he ain't know. Oh, okay. I
I
thought
don't know.
I'm excited
I'm
about the
not
cat.
watching that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Whatever that is, I'm probably not gonna watch it.
I mean, I'm gonna
And
probably
watch it be a
watch.
dope ass
I'm
B-side.
gonna probably watch the first episode, but just to see how it is, because you know all the animes that usually pop up, I'll watch the first episode to see how it is.
And by the way, they're doing a major drop. This is a big summer drop. Like, it's a lot.
Shit, the spring was a major summer drop.
Man, I thought that said something else. I thought that says Rascals does not cream on Santa Claus. Thank you, Matt.
No, man. Once again, that was something that I just glanced at that and I didn't even pay no attention to that shit. I was like,
my co-host. Can
we skip this page? Because there's
Yeah, I'm
nothing
gonna
on
skip
this list
this one.
interesting
Yeah, I ain't gonna
at
watch
all.
that.
That whole shit looks weak.
Damn, Winter Girlfriend. Wait, hold on. Vending
Fuck
machine.
that.
That's a season 2. I haven't even watched the
that.
first season.
Hey, it's my homeboy told me about that vending machine one. I may
Is
want to
that
check
even
it out.
good? Is it good?
Hold on,
Yeah,
they
that
come.
has a vending machine.
Hold on. They doing the season 2. I didn't even know they was doing the season 2 of that. Oh, that's funny.
God
That
damn,
been-
Winter Girlfriend is on season 4?
Man, that anime needs to die.
Oh, which one?
Rent a Girlfriend needs to die.
Yeah, I didn't know there was 4 seasons.
And a vending machine and a
That shit,
wandering
man,
dungeon. Why am I
man,
reading? What?
man, that shit funny as fuck. It's not even meant to be serious. That anime is not even meant to be serious.
It looked like straight foolishness. That's why I
It's-
never watched it.
It is, but it's funny as fuck though. It's funny. It's funny as hell. It's good. It's good. It's a good watch for a good laugh.
See, Crunchyroll need to do a better job of like comedy.
Now, but as far as Rent a Girlfriend go, I don't even understand why we on season 4. Why?
How did they get to 4 seasons?
How did it? How did? That's one question. And why are we still? And why is people still advocating for this shit? Rent a Girlfriend is fucking horrible. The main character is ass. The main character is that nigga don't even know what the fuck he want to do.
Damn, this might be the first time I heard you speak bad about something.
I'm
Like,
saying,
tell your truth. Yeah, what else?
no, man. The main character is he's so inconsistent between these girls that he don't even know which one he wants to date. But yet he still going around talking to him and asking them for advice whenever he's down and all of that bullshit. It's almost back to that conversation to our sidebar that we had. He the motherfucker that you don't want to talk to. He that motherfucker that's got all these female friends that's quote unquote playing the field with these female friends, but don't know which one that he want. He's still indecisive
yeah.
about the shit.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that. Okay.
Yeah, so no, he is absolutely the worst character in the rom-com / romance genre as a whole, and everybody knows that. Fuck that nigga. Fuck Rent a Girlfriend too.
This lineup don't look too bad. I'm gonna check out Scooped Up by S Rank Adventurer, and then I'm gonna look at Secrets of the Silent Witch because it's giving me Fenrir vibes. Freerin vibes.
See you tomorrow at the food court. That reminds me of the baseball anime that they just dropped for last season. Go ahead, Matt, laugh it out. Laugh it out.
What happened now? What?
No, Matt laughing because he like see you tomorrow at the food court.
I'm laughing at the first one, Scooped Up by S Rank Adventurer.
Oh,
like, what?
The food court one looks like that's going to be a comedy, and it's reminding me of the baseball anime that just finished up for the last season.
This is where graphics get into mine for me because just how that looks, I know I'm not going to be interested.
Oh, that's fine.
But the third one, I think that's going to be a silent hit. It looks like Fenrir written all over this.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
I'm mad my dog back there got all the holes, man. Scooped up. That's right. He scooped up all of them, huh?
Hey.
Got to.
Hey.
He S-rank.
And I wonder if he's an S-rank healer or somewhat. I wonder what his class is. I'm curious.
You know.
I'm curious.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of dry besides the third one, but yeah.
Solo camping for 2.
I'm cool off
that. How you solo camp for 2? What?
That's like a background. You just put that on in the house.
That's
like
just funny.
It's a wall turn on.
Like you cleaning the house, you just got to throw something calm on. Like I feel like I'm gonna hear a lot of air breeze and music and scenery.
Something that anime, the solo camping one, just strikes me as an anime that they're going to be teaching you how to camp and all of this shit in anime form.
Hold on, the Pokemon got his own anime, Togepi.
Togepi's Original Sin.
Togepi got his own anime. What?
That's
I don't
funny.
care how dope that is.
Go ahead. Season 4 of Shield Hero. I got my fingers crossed. Hopefully they don't fuck it up.
This one looks promising.
But the season.
What were you about to say, Mike?
No, I was going to say the Shield Hero season 4. If they do, if it is where I think, if they are where I think it is, I think the Queen is going to die.
What is that?
I already know. I knew before he even made a face when I clicked over what he looking at. He looked at that third one. And I'm on your time, Mac. I'm on your time, bro. Toilet Bound Hanaku season 2 is crazy. I haven't even watched the first season, but that name is outrageous.
But I just want to let y'all know. Just want to throw that out there. I ain't seen season 1 yet, but Toilet Bound is popular as fuck. I don't know why, but it is.
This just sounds like a nigga that ate some Mexican food. Gotta get home fast as possible.
But I am. When I saw the Water Magician, I am excited about that.
Man, I seen the trailer to that man today. I was like, "What is this?" Hey, it don't really. I guess
it wasn't given.
The trailer is the reason make me want to check it out.
It don't show. I guess, yeah.
It makes me want to check it out because when do we have a main character that's literally focused on water?
We've been asking about that in RPGs too.
Yeah, usually the character, whoever the mage is, they always all powerful and got all the elements and shit. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker only got one element, so I'm curious to know how this is going to work out.
What's even crazier? The studio name is Typhoon Graphics. What the fuck?
That sounds like a cool ass video game. But anyway, the Shy Hero and the Assassins and the Assassin Princess. That
I'm definitely watching that.
That looks interesting.
That's gonna be a dope B-side.
He got them hoes, all the ass and titties, and he ain't gonna be scared to do anything.
Bloody nose.
Oh my god! And all that. Shit like that make me mad.
Bowling?
Whoa.
They got a bowling anime.
That's
That's
nuts.
cool.
Making the turkey? What?
Oh, that's cool. I'm definitely checking that one out. I'm definitely checking the bowling one out. Whatever they do, little sport animes like that, I always check them out because the wall climbing one that they did was actually pretty cool.
I
So
know
I'm
for a fact
definitely
Mac ain't gonna watch
Wall
this.
climbing.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They got a wall climbing anime, bro. They got a weightlifting anime.
The weightlifter anime was straight foolishness though. That was foolishness. But the wall climbing one was cool. That one was real cool.
I'm gonna
Now,
rush
that
through
come on
these
4th of
'cause
July. I may check that one out with Turi Khan's whatever is about to collapse.
Yeah.
she
I'm
look
trying to
crazy
count
as
the
hell.
asterisk to see what it
All,
means.
all of them looks interesting. Welcome to Outcast Restaurant. I'm definitely checking that one out too. Because I always like
You
the food.
tell me about
I,
that one, Mike.
I always like the food and the restaurant food shows that they do in animation. They usually be pretty cool.
But I
And
don't
that
think they
dude,
can come up with another franchise like Food Wars.
that dude,
No,
like
but
he at his house and he done made that
no,
food for
but
them little
see,
girls finna do something to him.
but see, Tim. I mean, that it will never be another Food Wars, but you got other shows like good food shows is out there, like The Restaurant in Another World. Like that one was cool. And then you got the other show that about to get ready to have a season 2 in October.
They should make an anime called like
Like
the Chef on the
like
Brink of Apocalypse or some shit.
like a camp like it's damn, I forgot the name of it. I'll send you the name, and then you got this one. So I always excited to watch those animes.
Cool.
I'm like a foodie.
Hold
I'm
on,
like a foodie too. So
hold on, go back up, bro. So we already know from that picture what's finna fall out. Her, her pussy finna fall out. She gotta let it breathe. You see the wind blowing. She ain't got no panties.
Yo,
That's
yeah,
why
the
they.
one in the middle look like foolishness. Like she look like crazy, but she giving like
That's why
real
they blinked that.
Oh,
sensual.
that's what's about to collapse?
Yeah.
Hakuda is about to collapse.
Watercun's Cuda is about to collapse.
y'all
Figured
don't
it out.
got no
Hey, that's
sense.
enough. What is it?
Y'all don't.
KOOTAH. That's it. Yep. That's it.
Y'all
Figure it out.
don't got
All
no
right.
sense.
Figure
Come
it out.
on, man. Move.
Okay,
Go
so the
slow
last
down.
one,
Slow
the last
down.
one, the last
No,
one.
dog. Turn that. Why is that on here, dog? That looks so
What?
green, bro. No, the
What?
last one right there.
Oh,
What
with
is
you
that?
and the rest. It's definitely her saving whatever animal this is on the screen.
What is this?
Hey, that's the prize kitten, man. A cat, man. They gotta keep the cat.
That ain't no
Like a
damn cat.
There ain't no cat.
That ain't no
Goddamn
cat, bro.
raccoon.
Ain't it?
That
What the
look
fuck is
like
that?
that's a tanuki, man. A raccoon.
Okay.
Or it
I
could be
don't.
it could be something else differently. You know,
Yeah, Mike.
they got different animals in Japan.
Let me
So
know how that one go, Mike. If you check it out, because
I'm checking out the first episode of everything. I always watch the first episode of everything. So
Oh man.
I
All right.
always check it out.
So we went through this whole list, right? You
Mhm.
see this, Mike, right? And then
Yeah.
this is what pisses me off.
What?
Where the fuck is Black Clover?
Black Clover is doing the movie first, and then the season is going to come after that.
But
They doing the movie first.
It's been like 3 years.
It has, but you also got to keep in mind. Remember what I brought up the discussion before. Let me go ahead and exit out of this because we finished strolling through this. All right, cool. All right, so the Black Clover season is supposed to be coming up soon, but they doing another movie first.
It should be this summer.
I agree with you on that, but they're following that trend of Demon Slayer. They following that trend of Demon Slayer, and that's what I'm kind of afraid of because Demon Slayer already. You said what? No, they don't. They don't. But
they dropped like 170 episodes.
Yeah, Tim, I hear you, and I agree with you. I'm hearing you. But the only thing that I'm afraid of with Black Clover is I don't want them to go that route what Demon Slayer is about to go on. Well, not about to. Yeah, about just strictly movies. and just
They
doing
don't need
movies.
to. I don't know why.
That's what I'm afraid of. Because the main reason why they're going to go that route is because it's more profitable for them. There's more
How
money
is
in
that
it for them.
Who the fuck is gonna go see this movie?
Everybody in Japan.
Unless they put it on streaming. Well, okay,
Every,
if you're talking
every,
about Japan, then yeah, because
yes,
I'm sure their fan
yes,
base is heavier over there.
yes.
But
Everybody in Japan. They
I'm
don't give a
just,
fuck. They don't give a
pisses me
fuck
off.
about if you
Like,
really pay attention to it in animation. And when it comes to anime as a whole, they barely give a fuck about what we think in the U.S. They only care about their fan base alone. They're loyal to the Japanese audience. You got some that likes that
you can
enjoys.
tell which ones they like because they drop
Yeah,
hella episodes for them.
yeah,
Like I think Black Clover's on the same level as that Fairy Tale anime. Is it called Fairy Tale? What's that
yeah.
shit
You're
called?
right. Yeah,
The
you're
dragon,
right.
the dragon dude
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Yep.
Even though
Yep.
I ain't watching it, but like
Yeah.
that, I've watched like the first couple of seasons. But yeah, and Black Clover just disappeared for like 3 years, which I understand
What?
it working, but this was the time. Like this is the
What?
perfect time. There's nothing else out. Y'all could have
Yeah,
took over Crunchyroll, bro. Like why
yeah,
would y'all
but
not try that?
but you also failing to look at it that the creator, the writer was sick as a motherfucker too. When he
Oh,
was writing them episodes, he was sick as a motherfucker. A lot of people don't know about that. He was sick as a dog. He was almost close to death. Yeah. which most of the damn manga and anime writers be on because on how they work them, on how they slave them in Japan, on how they work their ass to death in Japan. We already know how that works, and I don't want to get too much deeper into that culture because I don't want a lot of hate on the podcast. But we already know how this shit is. You know what I'm saying? But the creator was sick. He was sick for a while. He was sick for a good minute. You know what I'm saying? It's the same with Bleach. That's the main reason why Bleach came back. He was
I
sick. He was sick as a motherfucker.
You know, I literally to this day thought Bleach had like 780 episodes, and
No.
to come to find out, there's only like 300 something.
Yeah.
And I could have watched that entire series by now.
Yep.
I'm so mad at myself. I'm like, damn. I thought it was like 700 episodes.
But yeah, but
Anyway.
that's the reason. But that's the reason why for Black Clover. So we know Black Clover is in the works. We just don't know when they're going to come out with it. That's where we at right now. So that's the situation with Black Clover. Well, that's the situation that I know of with Black Clover.
Well,
So,
yeah, I ain't got too much. I ain't got nothing left on these topics, but that was a cool little rundown. That shit was funny.
yeah, man, it
I
was
didn't
funny.
just get a solo of Mac just reacting.
It was just funny just seeing Mac expressions of some of those movies. Mac was probably looking at our ass.
I couldn't see nothing. I just seen the picture. I ain't have my screen up so I could see nothing. I was texting and then I looked up and I was like, oh. Then when you said that one that was on the right, I didn't even pay no attention to that shit. You were so animated about it. I was like, what? Then you said what it was. I'm like, what? How did you notice that?
Oh, you talking about My Dress Up Darling. That's what you talking about. I'm telling you, man.
Whatever that very person was that was on the roll.
I do want to ask you. Oh, you talking about the Cuckoos. You talking about the one with the Cuckoos, the first one that we seen. I don't know if Shakara watched that one yet. I want to know if Shakara even watched My Dress Up Darling. I don't even know that. I want to answer that question.
You can ask her, but they ain't came across nothing.
Oh,
I've seen.
You can tell Shakara I tried my best. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tried my best.
He talking about the
Apothecary Diaries. I think I got to like episode 9, 10.
I can't watch
It kind of like I was just like, all right, like it's good. It is good, but it's just
It's too slow for me. I can't watch that shit.
Yeah, the pacing of it is kind of.
I don't know how she watch it. To be honest with you, I was like, every time it's on, it's like dry. I'm like, what is you watching? Now, what I did, like, and I know it ain't part of the summer or the spring lineup or none of that shit. It was that was called The Witch and the Beast. Now, me and her watched that, and I really enjoyed that. I think that came out last year, though.
Yeah, you told us that was in the spring one. So yeah,
The Witch and Beast.
Yeah,
The Witch and the Beast. Yeah, it's about a beast that's trying to that's trying to hunt down this witch that cursed him. He's his body's trapped in a female. and he teams up with a sorcerer. Well, he's not a sorcerer. He's a mage, but they're like detectives. He's a detective,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to hunt down witches to try to reverse the curse. And the only way he can get his curse back, held back temporarily, is if he kisses the witch or kisses a witch. And they walk around with this big ass coffin on his back, and it has his real body inside of it. And that motherfucker get out that shit, boy. That nigga hell. But
Witch and the Beast. This on Crunchyroll.
yeah, it's called The Witch and the Beast. I'm telling you, bro, y'all love it, man. It's awesome.
Have I missed
It's,
this one or something? I
You
don't think I
did.
saw
yeah,
it.
it came out last year. It was 2024.
Oh, last. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was something came out last year. It got good action. It's kind of like a detective slash action anime. They had a necromancer episode on there too. Snap, you might like. I think that was like episode 4 or 5.
I like the little anime detective movies though, man. They have the little detective twist in there. Those are pretty good if done correctly. So
Yeah, no, this was good. I really enjoyed it, man. It was cool. It was 12 episodes. It was something
that's
to get
cool.
back kind of fast.
That's cool.
Before we move on from the summer, I
Go
do
what?
got two more to add.
Go what?
Crunchyroll being Crunchyroll. I know why the first one is Sakamoto Days.
Yeah,
Season
part
2.
two.
Yeah,
Part two. Yep.
yeah. It starts I think the 14th of July,
Yep.
and there's another one. Taujin and Kai, I think is the name of it. It's on Crunchyroll. It's going to be on Crunchyroll on the 11th. It's like this dude. He discovers he's like he has like port oni in him, and like he can like man.
Oh, I seen the trailer to that one. I saw
Yeah,
the trailer to that one.
yeah,
That
that
one
one looks
looks
cool. I'm
cool.
surprised they didn't show up on. It's
Wait,
supposed to be on
what?
Crunchyroll,
He can
but
do what?
huh?
You said you were about to say he can do something.
Oh
What?
no, he like I guess he can summon like I guess like weapons and stuff on his arms and stuff. Like yeah, like a shotgun. He summoned from the Oni, I guess from a blood or something. I was just watching the trailer of it. It looks pretty neat.
I'm glad you said that. That just sparked a memory in my head. Where the fuck? Hey, Mike, do you know? Are they doing anything with Darwin's game?
I haven't seen anything about that yet. I haven't.
My bad, Snap. You just triggered that.
But I did hear something about a live action version of it. I heard that, but I haven't heard anything about a new season. I heard that they're working on a live action version of that one. So
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
yeah,
know
what
how.
you're talking about, Snap, sounds popping though.
Yeah, it's on this.
Yeah, the trailer for it was pretty fucking
Yeah.
good.
I'm gonna have to
I
watch
seen
it.
the trailer to it. The
Yeah.
trailer for it was pretty damn good. All right,
Interesting.
man. We got any little small little tidbit on gaming news? I know we did our spring and summer lineup, and I'll probably rate the spring lineup a little higher than everybody else. I'll rate it like 8.5 for me because I enjoyed a lot of stuff for the spring.
8.375 or something like
No, 8.5. That's a solid 8.5 to me. That's a solid 8.5. But far as gaming news go, man, I mean, I know everybody's probably been busy doing their own thing and all of that stuff with certain games and everything. But man, I gotta say that fucking Dune. I've been playing Dune Awakening lately, and that shit has been straight heat. Dune Awakening just been straight heat, bro. Like that shit is crazy. Like it's pretty much just like the movie. And nigga, it's a risk going across that fucking desert, and they make you feel the risk of going across that motherfucker too. I do not want to go across that desert ever, if it's my opinion, but we haven't got to the point where we got the helicopters yet, the little flying airplanes that they have on Doom, the orthocopters.
y'all ain't built
I
them
believe
yet?
we haven't built them yet, so I have to unfortunately go across the damn sand bike. And boy, I hate crossing that bitch in the sand bike. That shit is annoying. That shit is annoying. But it's a cool little survival-based game, man, and it's cool. So if anybody haven't had the opportunity to check it out, check out Dune Awakening. It's actually pretty cool. I tried out the Chrono Odyssey.
Oh, you was able to play it?
Yeah, I was able to play it.
Yeah,
So,
what you think about it?
It needs some time in the oven.
Oh, I was mad because my characters weren't available.
I was mad mainly because when I was playing it, and I was like, for me, it took a long time to create my class because you created shit, so it always takes me a long time when they're creating a class. But I didn't like the options that they had for the creation.
Yeah,
So
I think there's just like the bare bones for right now.
yeah, so it's just
Beta
the bare
or
bones
alpha.
for right now, and I get that. But when you got a beta that's like you got the frame drops, that's really bad. Like
Oh, okay. So I thought it was just my PC mic. I'm sorry.
no,
I was like,
no,
because I had got down to 1 frame, bro. I was like, oh, they
yeah,
turned down all
yeah,
my settings.
yeah. The frame drops was bad, and then I did not like their mechanics with the archer class. Like with my archer class, the basic attack of an archer was draining whatever meter that I had down there. I don't know if it was mana or it was energy, but just the basic attack
Mm-hmm.
to shoot a fucking arrow was draining my fucking mana or energy meter down there.
Ooh, see, I
And I
just
was
created
like,
one.
that was just a basic attack.
Yeah.
And I seen that and I was like, oh no. And then the dodging and everything, the attacking, mostly that the game got potential. You can see the potential in the game, but it just needs time to cook. It
This is a
just
game
needs.
I wanted to ask you about, Mike.
What's up?
It's an RPG. I
Tell
don't
me
know if
what.
it's just on Steam or is it like probably some PS5 bullshit. They cut us all out.
What's up?
The game Chrono Odyssey.
Yeah, that's what we
Sounds
just talking about. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, the fuck. My bad. I was looking up something. So I ain't hear
That's that
the first
oil.
part of the conversation. My bad.
That
I was
oil.
like, "What is that?" And
That,
I
hey,
was
that
locked
oil.
in.
That oil.
I was locked in.
But
I was
lost
locked
his
in
sauce.
trying to find it. I was just paying attention. That's crazy.
Yeah. We was just talking. That's the one we talking about.
That is too funny.
It needs some time. It needs some time to cook though. It got potential though.
Yeah,
No,
they
but I'm
do
saying I
got the
liked it.
Paul
Like,
Phoenix hairstyle. They got the Paul Phoenix freaking hair.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I was
And you can
surprised.
make it look like Paul Phoenix. You could get it
Yeah.
blowing.
I like the flow of that game because I was watching one of the guys I follow on Twitch play it. And I'm like,
He was
this shit
actually
looks
able to. He
dope
was
as fuck.
actually able to play it with decent frames.
Oh yeah, his shit was smooth. Ice Skies. Not
He
to
probably
drop
got
name
like
drop,
a $3,000 PC though.
No, I don't think he got a $3,000 PC. They must have gave. If he's advertising the game, they must gave him a better build than what we got.
Probably. Yeah, you may
They
be
had
right.
to give him a better beta
His
build
build is sick because the shit he was playing,
right now when I'm running this shit, and I know I got a decent enough PC to run it, that shit was ass.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, I got to build a whole
it
new
wasn't
PC,
you because it wasn't you. It was
Okay.
Pat's too because Pat said the same thing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Pat said the same thing. He was like, he tried it, and he was like, nah. He was like, his dodging was off. He could like the frames was constantly dropping whenever he was doing stuff, and it was and it was the same for me. So for three of us to say the same thing, and you watched the streamer that had no problems,
They got
that motherfucker, they got a different build.
Okay.
The game company provided them with a better build than what we got, because we're not the only ones saying the same thing. I'm hearing reviews that's playing the game also, and they saying the same thing about that. That game needs some time in the oven. It got potential though. It got huge potential. The world is vibrant. You got a little darkness to it. So it looks great. So whenever it drops, and it's going to be on all platforms whenever it drops. So whenever it drops, man, it's going to be awesome. The same with Dune Awakening. As soon as Dune drops, it's going to be awesome. But the issue that I have with Dune Awakening is what they need to do right now, because it's touch and go with their servers right now just on PC. But the moment they open the floodgates and they drop it on all platforms, servers is going to be a problem.
Yep.
So they definitely going to have to do a server touch up on Dune Awakening before they open it up. Because I guarantee you, the servers right now on PC are touch and go.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not horrible, but it's like I said, it's touch and go. But when they open the floodgates to all platforms, oh yeah, if they don't have it right on launch day, oh, them servers they're gonna get a shit ton of complaints about servers. I can tell you that now. But that's the same thing that we always go through in each game. You know, they underestimate the game and they don't have enough servers online. And then once the shit go live, we're working on the servers. We're working on the servers. We're working on the servers.
Which I
You
don't
know
know
what I'm
how
saying?
that's even an issue in 20.
Well, no, it happens because they underestimate their own game.
Yeah.
That's what it does. We seen it. All of us, 3 of us on the podcast, we seen it too many fucking times.
Mm-hmm.
We know the game is going to be good because we already know what the elements of the game is going to be. We call it out all the time, even when we in a party chat. Well, oh man, that game going to be popping. And then as soon as this shit popping, we just better hope the server's right. And then the moment the shit drop, servers are ass. Server can't get in. Is waiting in the queue.
My last question in this is random as fuck.
Go ahead.
It's on my head. Why the fuck have they not made a re-edition of a Sword Art Online RPG game?
They have.
They got a whole bunch of them, don't they?
They got a whole bunch of them.
No, they don't. I ain't met
none of them.
Yes, they do, Tim.
And they got like
they dropped
7 of them.
They dropped it's to the point now they drop one almost every year.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what systems? I have an Xbox. I have
they're on Xbox, Tim. I bought the last 3.
Okay, give me an example of one so I can just see if you're even talking about what I'm talking about.
Okay, the question, what are you looking for in that Sword Art Online game?
Exactly how the series went with that same type of kind of graphics where they have a game where there's in real items that only one person's going to fucking get. You know what I'm saying? And it's just open world, big as fuck. You can have your guilds, but there's mad.
Oh, you're talking about
area going on.
Oh, you're talking about like that? No, they haven't did nothing like that. That's
like,
what you're saying. They got Sword Art Online. They got literally Sword Art Online games that's following like that. The creator of Sword Art Online is doing original stories for the same as they doing the same one that the creator does for One Piece. Like he will have original stories for One Piece specifically for their game. And I'm looking at this motherfucker like, how in the hell you got this whole original story for this game and your ass ain't even done with One Piece yet? How? Like, what is this? Like, what is this? And he did 3 games like that. 3! While doing One Piece to animate at the same time. This motherfucker a genius. That's the best way I can describe it. That's the best way I can describe it. He's a fucking genius.
Just to see where that came from 1,000 episodes later. Like what?
But anyway, yeah, they got Sword Art Online games, but not like that to that magnitude. But the closest game that's probably like that I can say that I feel that's the closest game that's like that right now is probably Dune Awakening. That's probably the closest to it that it is. Especially how you got to survive in that desert. That's the closest that you're gonna get. Nigga, Dune Awakening is that's something serious. Look up the videos on how people get fucked off in Dune Awakening. that shit'll make your day. You just be looking at these and these motherfuckers doing stupid shit on purpose. They just doing stupid shit on purpose, bro. Like, I be just looking at these motherfuckers like, why you doing that? Like, just why? Just why you doing that? But yeah, just watch Dune Awakening of create stupid clips. Man, them folks be getting fucked off by that worm. It should be funny as hell. And I just be looking at this shit like, shaking my head. It's a motherfucker that tried to lead a worm to our house, to our base, not too long ago, like last week. And I'm just looking at this shit. You motherfucker, you lucky I can't shoot your ass right now because we're in the PvP, we're in the PvE zone. So I couldn't light his ass up. That motherfucker tried to lead the worm And I'm like, this motherfucker coming towards us, and it's coming towards our base. Move the fuck along, bro. And the worm stopped and just looked, and the worm literally stopped like right here, and the sand bike is right here. The worm looking at his ass, and then all of a sudden the worm just went down and said, "Fuck it." And we just looking at your ass. And I cut my voice chat on. You lucky PvP ain't on, motherfucker. I was going to light your ass up. They're like, damn, bro, it wasn't that serious. Motherfucker, our base is right here.
Yeah.
You got motherfuckers that be trying to do stupid shit, man. It's just that shit's so crazy. So it is what it is. But other than that, that's pretty much all what we got for gaming news besides, well, I ain't going to speak on the other company because I don't want us to get booted or anything like that. But, hopefully the other company hopefully the other company does well, because right now, only first-party games is going well with their company console, and third-party games is not selling very well. So, and I'm just going to leave that conversation there. Just in case if you're not wondering what company I'm talking about, I'm not going to mention it. It starts with an N, so we're just going to leave that alone. Anyway, we got anything else to wrap up before we move on?
I got something real quick.
Go for it.
So my summer game, well, so far, I've been, highly anticipated by me. This game called Date Everything. Man, hey. Look, man. Bro, look, it's kind of it's funny, man. It's like a dating sim is all it is. I've been kind of trying to play these dating sims too, just to see how they are. This one is right up my alley. Cause all right, so you start off, you're this dude. You start off, you do a day-to-day job. Actually, you're working from home, Mac. This is kind of like your type thing.
Oh man,
he logs into the computer and stuff. He talks to the manager and stuff. So he's a customer service rep, but he gets fired because AI they deem his job unnecessary. So he gets fired and he gets like some sunglasses that he can put on, and the sunglasses basically it turns into another world. And like the first person I met was a sunglass. Of course, I can't remember her name. But then, like, you get introduced to I met the sunglasses, I met the front door, and I met my cell phone, Phonica or something like that. She's black. But, man, look, the one I'm in love with, I need to try to date, is my bed. Her name is Betty. Boy, man, look, Betty is all right here. All right, I'm going to send y'all a link.
Hey, Matt, this is one of these, Chris. That's one of them games that they showed at the they didn't show it at the Summer Game Fest. They showed it at the Future Game Showcase.
Oh, did they? Yeah, I remember talking about it.
Yeah, that's one of the games that they showed at the Future Game Showcase. That game pretty much, Mac, you pretty much any object in the world.
Yep.
You can date.
You can date anything.
You can date almost any object in the world. You can date. It perceives itself as a male or a female. But you can date it. It's a very interesting ass take on the dating sim.
I just sent y'all the picture of my bed.
When I see that, when I see the game at the Future Game Showcase, I was like, that game is going to be very interesting.
I'm dead, bro.
Hey, nigga, Betty thick, nigga. Nigga, Betty thick, nigga.
Damn, man. Damn, man.
You sure you get 8 hours sleep on? Very nice.
Hey,
yeah, but that's interesting. That game, when I seen that game, man, I was like, that game is interesting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna continue playing that, man. I gotta see how it unfolds.
I just want to let y'all know, boy, we got a slew of horror games coming. A slew. And I ain't gonna sit up here and I'm not gonna hold you, boy. Most of them motherfucking horror games that they releasing, the motherfuckers gonna be peak. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie. So make sure you hold on to your seats. If you're a horror game enthusiast, I guarantee you they got something for you. Because they dropping like hotcakes this summer. They dropping like hotcakes. So you're going to get a lot. But, all right. Anything else before we move forward? Before we wrap up with Ring of the Arena?
No. I'm good.
All right. Ring of the Arena. Boy, who would ever thought that we would make it to Game 7 of the Pacers and OKC? None of us didn't see this shit coming. But after y'all after your sports heads give your thoughts, I'm gonna give my opinion on why we got to Game 7.
Dang, I ain't got my popcorn, man. God, be more
But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be chiming in a little bit on the Queen of the Ring tournament, on our thoughts about that. But hey man, thoughts?
Oh, where do we begin? I will say this: there has been good basketball played in these games.
It has,
but the ratings have definitely not been there for sure.
Nope. Mack called that.
I don't quite know what happened in Game 6 with Halliburton situation. Apparently, he was like injured or something. He went like, I don't even know how many points he scored. Like, what, 2 for 12 or some crazy shit. Something ridiculous. And then to go from that, and then, you know, they did what they did in this game. We see the play. Without me jumping ahead of the segment, we see the play that's happening.
Yep.
But I don't know. Like, the entirety of all of this should have been done better. The NBA fucked up heavily. Really.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Are you actually quoting that the NBA's fucked up? Or are you of all people? You're quoting it? After we've been saying this shit for a long ass time?
Yeah, the writing's on the wall. Like, they just didn't promote it the way they should have. They didn't care about it because it's 2 small market teams. We already went through the whole spiel. I ain't gonna go through the whole thing.
Okay.
I just don't like how it was done, but we do see the strength of actual superstars having to be on these competition teams. And now we see the results of when it's not really a name to either team that's in the finals. We see what that does to ratings. I don't know how to feel about that, but that's just the honest fucking truth. But Game 7. I mean, it's a toss-up. I want the Pacers to win. I'm going for the Pacers. It's kind of like they made it because OKC wasn't really playing in Game 6. Oh, no, I was talking about Game 5 ahead of this. But yeah, Game 6, OKC was. They're not trying to win it in the Pacers. They're going to win it. They're trying to win at home. So that was just like a giveaway game. Like, that shit. But I still am rooting for the underdogs. So I just like the story. The only thing they have going for the series is the story behind Halliburton, in my opinion. And that's what I'm sticking with, just to be entertained. And that's all I got to say. Yeah.
Mack?
I mean, I think it's a good series, but the league and the people who cover the series have been so lackluster in promoting it, because the games haven't been bad outside of one that was like a true blowout. But the commentators don't seem enthusiastic about it. The coverage don't seem enthusiastic about it. It's just like we just got
why we here.
Yeah, it's like we got some guys. Nobody don't care for either city. It's not like a lot of shit to do in either city when you go there. Like, there's no, it's just like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it sucks that it has to be that way, because every team should have a chance. If you play good, you're going to get here. I mean, it shouldn't feel bad because you don't have like a super duper star, no household name. Even though SGA is the closest thing to a superstar on either team, it still feels like the NBA and ESPN and NBC and them could have did a better job of marketing these, because tonight you're gonna see a franchise get their first win. This is game 7. Everybody's hyped up. If you play baseball, basketball, um, what else?
Shit,
You know,
football.
well, no, I can't do it in football, but like game 7,
Oh,
hockey,
game sevens.
stuff like that. Yeah, game 7 always supposed to be lit. You want to be talking about it. You want to be like, that's the first thing going, and the only thing going right now is people talking about the Kevin Durant trade.
Exactly.
But you got a whole, and I feel like the NBA had to do something just to get people to even talk about the NBA. So this happened on this day, so it's like, okay, we got to put a trigger on something. So these motherfuckers ain't popping off on it. So come on, Houston, do what you're gonna do. They probably wanted to wait to do that shit until next week, but they probably like, you know what, we need to get something going. Maybe this might get some people to maybe watch the shit tonight. But I mean, I'm still going for OKC. Like I said, I mean, it'll be a team of destiny type deal if Indiana win. I mean, because it's just like they just can't get rid of them. You just can't. Every time you think they're done, they just keep finding a way to claw back, claw back, claw back. So if they win tonight, I wouldn't be surprised either. I just wish the league and the coverage would be a lot more respectful to both franchises, and push them, give them something to make people want to watch. It's like only people that seem excited are the people in their individual cities, and that's not cool.
And the story was right there, man. Literally, the story was right there. They could have pushed that Halliburton shit so hard, it would have got everybody interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, they rated me. I didn't play during this. Like, and then it just showed his highlights of just him scooping through the playoffs, hitting all these game buzzer winners type shit. Like, they could have sold it. They just chose not to. So I don't know why they didn't follow that story.
Because they're small market cities, man. They're meant to be what they are, really good, but not there. And that's just sad. That's how all sports is right now, bro. That shit, it sucks. It's like it's meant for the small market to be where they at. Like, we want you to be good, but you need to be like the stepping stone for the great teams or the big market. It's good you got somewhere in the playoffs, but damn, they ain't want 2 small market teams at the same time. It's like, fuck. Like, wait a minute. So it is what it is, bro.
Saying they kind of need an underdog type story, right? Is what you're trying to say?
Both underdogs to a degree.
They both underdogs, bro.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
It's a weird situation.
Kind of need like one underdog and person to beat, team to beat. Now,
go ahead, Snapp, because I'm saving mine for last. Because
I agree with you. That's why I ain't gonna say too much on it.
No, because I'm saving mine for last. Because they being so respectful right now. I'm not gonna be as nice. So
okay, well,
go ahead. Say your piece.
I have a question. Okay, so as far as this, whichever team wins, now do you see them like maybe going to 2-peat? Like if they win it a second time, like let's say they win it next year, you think people will change their minds about the way they feel about them?
Nope.
Or
I don't. No, I don't.
This is a one-off. This one of them years just a one-off.
You think it's just a one-off? But then
I don't see that being a one-off. If the Pacers, in my opinion, this is just my thoughts, and I could be wrong. Y'all the sports heads, I'm not. This is me. This is just my honest opinion. If either the Pacers, I won't say the Pacers, but if OKC wins, yes, I see OKC doing a repeat.
Mm-hmm.
But the Pacers, I could see them getting very far next year in the playoffs, but not overall winning. But if OKC wins, yes, I see OKC as a repeat.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I can see that easy. I can see that easy because all of the motherfuckers young and hungry. They young and hungry, bro.
Wait, what?
I can't see the Indiana doing this again, dog. This shit is like.
You mean, Tim? Are you serious?
Are you going to do this shit again? KC not about to do this.
Are you serious? Are we serious having this conversation right now?
Uh-oh.
Nigga, yes.
Are we putting our money where our mouth is right now?
Absolutely not.
You got Magic coming. The Spurs is lucky. We lucky Spurs didn't get Durant. They was coming. They still coming. You got to figure out. Lakers just got a new owner. They got money now.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they got.
Celtics is going to figure the biggest bust is the Celtics. They should have won this shit twice in a row, but they can't figure their shit out. That's
their sorry ass coach. Mack already said that. That's
they had
their
a clean sweep. These motherfuckers had a clean sweep to a second. Yeah, Lakers was already going. Joker, them got knocked out by the OKC.
Did we bring this up about Boston and they sorry ass coach? The motherfucker that don't know how to rotate players out and keep the motherfuckers out there to die.
Bro, next year, OKC knocked out by Houston.
I'm
not just saying they're going to double peat, bro. I don't see it. Is a double peat.
What?
Hell, the Golden State.
That boy got that oil on. That man say double peat.
When OKC
get that shit.
When OKC
it took Kevin Durant to be on the team.
You think Kevin Durant is really going to make that much of a fucking difference?
No, I'm saying I was in reference to Golden State. Like they did repeat because they had Kevin Durant. And you think OKC gonna do that shit?
Yep.
No, hell no.
I do.
Absolutely.
I do.
I don't see it happening.
That's fine. You don't have to see it.
Out of the two teams, how did he reference the two teams? I would go OKC over the Pacers. I don't see the Pacers doing this shit. This is one in a lifetime shit they just did.
I can see the Pacers. I can see the Pacers. Like I said, I can see the Pacers going far in the playoffs next year. But as far as repeat, I see OKC doing a repeat over the Pacers.
So you're saying you can see the Pacers going to Paces, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I can see. Man, if all right, let me ask you this question, Tim. And we've seen it happen so many times in the past. When you get a young team that tastes championship gold for the first time, do you know what the fuck happens after that?
They crumble.
No, lies. We haven't seen. We only seen very. We just
seen it, right? We literally just seen it.
Yeah, he got a point. There's more crumbles, Mike, than it is successes.
Money plays a part. Big names play a part.
Because everybody's got to start getting paid. Everybody got to start getting paid eventually. Because you got to think about it. By the time that young team finally do get there, they normally lose the first 3 or 4 times. Then most of these teams on players on their rookie deals. So eventually, once they do get to that point where they finally do win, motherfuckers got to start getting paid now, to where you have to break up the team some, and shit just don't hit the same no more. That's like everybody thought Boston was gonna do that shit again. Once they didn't, Boston finna look whole totally different. I tell you, another team would have looked like that too. If Golden State wouldn't have went and recruited Kevin Durant after that second one, they wouldn't have. Cleveland would have beat them again twice.
Would have beat them twice.
Would have beat them twice.
For LeBron.
They would have beat them twice. The only team that was young of recent that felt that I can say that was of recent, you have to go back to the San Antonio era. Outside of Steph Curry, them, you had to go back to San Antonio, and then you still had a lot of real good veterans on that team still too.
Yeah.
But it's tough, man. Even football, bro. Even with the shit with football, man. You know, some of the people got them championships are like spread out a little bit. Even though they win one, they might take 2-3 years away. They have to regroup, pay certain people. But there's more and more breakups than fucking stay hungries.
It's so hard to repeat in this league.
It's hard.
Teams. Like, imagine a healthy Kyrie on the Mavericks, and they about to get Cooper Cup. And they got Anthony Davis,
Cooper Flag,
Cooper Flag, and the rest of their team. Like, but it's so many every team is like a player away from being able to win a championship. Like, it's just too hard to say.
Every good team is an injury away from losing one too. That's another thing, people. You got to factor in luck.
Yeah.
They're lucky.
The reason why these two teams are where they at now, they're the most healthiest teams in the league. None of them had no major injuries through the playoffs. Every team that they done went through or done played, all of them had injuries at some point. That's how they got here. That plays a big difference with a lot of championship runs, luck, and good fortune.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I still stand 10 toes down on what I said.
Oh yeah, yo, don't trust me now. I think OKC will be hungry and they're gonna want more. But the thing is, you got to see how many of them gonna actually be on the team after all this.
No, that wasn't directed towards you. That was directed to that motherfucker up there. That wasn't.
No. I get it, cause like,
I'm sorry, but next year Caruso ain't putting up these points.
We'll see.
I'm sorry I said it here, but
we'll see.
I get it.
Like Celtics was a top tier, but it's so mind-blowing. I can't even have this conversation. Celtics was top tier, should have won this shit through and through. Like, it was a farewell, like, oh, y'all gave it to us because there's none of these teams is even on our level. And they fucked up by losing to the Knicks. Nobody saw that coming. Porzingis had a fucking stomach ache and played like shit. They want to give away 3 games because they want to just shoot fucking threes because they're like, y'all niggas clowns, and they fucking lost.
The fact that you're not blaming this on the coach is still mind-boggling to me. We already had this fucking conversation.
It's partly the coach, but it's also them players because they knew how good
Who leads the players? Who leads the players? The coach.
I understand what you're saying, Mike, but it's still on them to actually like, hey, how about y'all just stop shooting threes? Y'all up by fucking 20. Just lay the ball up. They're like, no, we got it.
Ain't like they don't have capable players that are not.
And then y'all lose a 20.
Okay, so let me ask you this question then. No, I'm gonna ask this question, and we're gonna be done with this. We're gonna wrap this up. If you was the coach of that team, what you would have done when shit like that was happening? I'm pretty sure Mack. I'm very confident what Mack and Snapp would have did. But what you would have done?
To the answer you don't want to hear, Mike, absolutely fucking nothing.
And that's fucked up.
Because they got there doing that, but like it's on the players' points. Like it's like, hey, y'all up by 20. I mean, don't shoot as many threes. But that's
I hear what you're saying.
It's a weird.
I hear what you're saying. I'm not even a coach, but if I see that shit happening in the game, and motherfuckers ain't popping the way they supposed to pop.
Now, in the game, I would have been a game situation.
Time out. Sit your ass down. Chill the fuck out. Figure out what the fuck you need to do. You, bring your ass in. Here's what we finna do. We ain't finna be shooting that many motherfucking threes unless we got the opportunity to do that. And we finna go in and we finna play ball. We only relying on a trade if necessary. All you motherfuckers that want to shoot the threes and want to shoot the trades, sit your bitch ass down. That's what I would have did as a motherfucking coach. And that's what you supposed to did too. If you talking like that, you would have did fucking nothing.
But doing that, even though they still would have lost, doing that and taking all them key players out would have resulted in the same thing.
But we already went over how deep their roster is.
Yeah, it's an ego. I'm telling you, it's an ego thing. Like when you're blowing a team out, I played basketball. When you're blowing a fucking team out, you start bullshitting when you're up 20 points. You know, it's hard to get past the bullshitting part. Until they take their players out, it's just like.
So you was like that when you played basketball?
Y'all not nice. Y'all not nice.
No,
now
I'm saying
fucking around doing shit.
No, I'm saying you was like that when you played basketball out there in the hood and all of that shit. You was like that when you played basketball?
When I played basketball, hell yeah. If we were blowing,
I wasn't like that. I wasn't like that at all. I ain't give a fuck if they was down 40. I'm still stepping on the fucking gas. Mike, we already won the game. Fuck that.
They didn't.
Let's continue.
I want to win by more.
They just doing shit. Like
no, fuck that. There was no, but that's the thing, Tim. There's no fucking off.
Mike, you telling me you gonna play hard when you blowing somebody out?
Yes, I'm telling you that. That's how I was. Anybody who know me played that, knew that. That was my mentality. Cause you never knew what the fuck was going to happen. You have to rule certain shit out. No possibilities. A random motherfucker could have got on fire, or one of our ass could have got hurt, or any of that shit during that game. So yes, I'm putting the foot on the gas, and I'm still going to hit as much as I fucking want to prevent these motherfuckers from making a comeback. Fuck goofing off. I don't have time for it. I want to win, and I want the win to be fucking absolute. Period.
Perfectly fine. But you also got about 6 other players that don't feel the same way as you, Mike.
I guarantee you, the motherfuckers that I played with felt the exact same fucking way.
No, they don't.
I'm not going to say
we're on the same team.
I'm not
we're blowing them out by 25. I'm not going hard.
Till, if I was me and you would be fighting.
No, we wouldn't. You would just be going hard. I'm gonna look at you like I'm gonna just get a ball to Mike.
No,
because
Tim,
he going hard.
We'll be fighting, Tim. I'm dead ass serious. We'll be fighting.
So you're gonna fight your own teammate because we're blowing somebody out by 25.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be cussing your ass out along the way.
They got that killer instinct, man.
All I'm saying this happens. Like look at the Patriots and the Falcons in the Super Bowl, bro. Shit fucking happens. Like we whooping their ass. You know what I'm saying? It just
I'm not letting off the gas. I'm not letting off the gas for shit.
I'm telling you right now.
That's just
realistically and real.
Okay, let me ask you. Okay,
if I'm busting your ass, I'm going to start doing bullshit.
Okay, and I'm gonna be cussing your ass out, and I'm gonna be throwing the ball at your ass for bullshit. I am, cause I know, that's my mindset. That is absolutely my mindset.
The funny thing is, right? The great thing is every team needs somebody with Mike's attitude.
That's my
mindset. You're gonna have
but you're gonna have motherfuckers that don't feel like that.
It's gonna be like looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I'm absolutely fine with feeling like the outcast of doing that. That's nothing new to me. I've always been the fucking outcast of doing shit. So that ain't nothing new to me. But if I see you fucking off, and I'm trying to finish these motherfuckers off, we fighting. I'm cussing your ass out. We fighting.
You know, I wanted to make an analogy, but I'm not going to do that one because...
Go ahead, make an analogy.
I don't want to do that one because we don't need that for that pod.
No, go ahead. No, you brought it up.
I'll do it different.
No, don't do no different one. Stick with the same one that you're doing. Okay. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
So you telling me...
This is funny. This is good.
So you telling me if you... Stay with me, y'all. If you fucking a chick, right? And you give her that A1 the first night, you telling me you gonna exert that same energy to give her that A1 every fucking night, even though you already know you got it in the bag?
Nigga, are you comparing sex to basketball? Are you fucking serious?
I'm trying to give you analogies to where what your mentality.
That's
your
a
analogy. But in real life, people are going to slack off in every category. I'll take you to games. I got in the top 1,000 of gears. You don't think when I was busting their ass and I ended up losing games, I didn't take my foot off their neck? I did. That's why I lost. It's just human nature. Like, you're just going to do that. Like, man, we busting their ass, bro. I got 15 kills and 2 deaths. I picked up the sniper, and then I went 3 rounds, and I did pick up the sniper because I wanted to try to get my natural off and got fucked off. It's like, oh, shit. I should just stayed on the sniper.
And who fought? That was your fault, right?
Yes, that's the whole purpose of this conversation. I'm trying to tell you.
That's great.
Every team, they took their foot off of Nick's neck and they got their ass whooped. That's
okay. Okay, let me bring you up another analogy. And Chris is a witness to this shit. Chris is a bona fide witness to this shit. Chris, whenever we played Gears, we had motherfuckers down plenty. We had motherfuckers up plenty of times. And we was winning, and we knew we was winning. They were resort to fucking off. Who was the motherfucker still gunning their ass down?
Mike flanking with the Nasher, right? Every time.
Every time. I didn't let shit off. You can fuck off if you want to. Fuck you. I'm not letting the foot off the gas because you ain't. I'm killing your ass. Period. That's just what it was.
All gas, no brakes.
Chris could tell you, Jody could tell you, Pat could tell you. Chris, all three of the Chris's could tell you. Everybody could tell you. Whenever I played Gears, it was straight up like what he said. No, all gas and no brakes. I ain't give a fuck how much I was up.
Look,
I wanted to make sure
about all this.
Mm-hmm.
As much passion as Mike has about what he's saying, he hates the person with the most passion in the NBA about what he's fucking saying, which I don't understand.
Who?
My man off Golden State.
Oh, you talking about Draymond?
Draymond, and you hate him.
Oh yeah, I hate that nigga.
Oh yeah, I hate that nigga.
You're an asshole. Yeah, but Tim, I'm not an asshole.
But no, you sound just like Draymond though. How you just said how you get to somebody's ass about not straight. That's how Draymond talks. He talks just like you.
I might need to sit down and listen to a couple of interviews.
No, dead serious, Mike. You sounded just like Draymond, bro.
Oh,
how you said you good on everybody's ass. That's why I'm like, I don't know why you don't like him.
I need to go back and watch his interviews. Then I might need to do a tape.
Why do you think Durant left? He was on his ass, bro.
I might need to listen to Draymond Green interviews more. I might need to do a tape back. I might need to do a tape back. And you heard
it's funny because I'm on up. But I feel like I'm conscious right now. Like, bro.
No, hell no. Nigga, you are. I mean, you the conscious. That's what the podcast is. The good, the bad, the troll, and the conscious. I can let you know right now. I can let you know right now. I don't know what I am right now. I don't know where I'm on the good.
Well, turned up. You're going to living.
You was going in, bro.
But when you said that, yeah, you pissed me off. You got that right. You got that right. Because, man.
That's funny.
I always give like mostly everything I do whenever I'm playing anything, man. No. I was competitive as fuck back in them days. And that's part of the reason why, like in gaming right now, like I don't play competitive now. That's part of that reason why. Because I already know how I am about that. Because I played on pro teams where motherfuckers would give up when I knew for a fact that we had opportunities to win, and the motherfuckers would just give up. I'm like, no, the shit ain't over yet. The bullshit ain't over yet. The match is still going on. We got time to make a comeback.
I give it to you. You are truly the through and through hero complex, bro.
Like, fuck no. It ain't no hero complex. That's just me.
That's what I'm saying. They should go watch you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's on.
Hey, that hero music come on, boy.
It's just in his spirit. Like, you are just, I would love to have you on my team. Because people need that shit.
No, because I would want the way y'all ass talking. Now, I wouldn't want to be on no team because your ass giving up and all of this shit. I'll be pissed off. I'll be pissed the fuck off. I really would. I'll be pissed the fuck off. But bullshit aside, if we were to ever be on a team playing anything, like if it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything like that, I wouldn't give a fuck about being on y'all team, man. I know for a fact that, especially in Yu-Gi-Oh!, if we were like a team on Yu-Gi-Oh!, I know for a fact that we wouldn't go far, but I know that us being on a team, like playing against other motherfuckers in Yu-Gi-Oh!, they'll be looking at our ass crazy. They'll definitely be looking at our ass.
Us two will be the downfall of that just because we don't use the extra cards.
Yeah, I would, but it's the one thing, and I know we've been talking about this for a while, so let me wrap up with this. It's one thing that I literally thought about one conversation after what me and Matt brought it up to me, and that one conversation, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I didn't think of it from that perspective. You know, when I always bring up how Mack and Snapp get sweaty, when they be playing, when I get into when I got them stuck in the damn corner, and I be like, well, damn, Matt be like, nigga, look what all the fuck I had to do to get out that fucking situation you had me in, and you know, just thinking about that, and I'm like, damn, you know,
I learned both of them. I learned after turn 4, That's when Mack turned it on. He like, look, this ain't gonna last too much, goddamn.
No, that's not all the way true.
And
That's not
Snapp,
that's not all the way
after
true.
turn 5, that's when he started laughing at your ass. Like,
Well, that's because around about turn 5 or 6, Snapper have everything that he needs.
he don't even care if he win or lose. That was his whole goal. Just to drag
just
you
to
down.
make you mad.
just to make you irritated and piss you off. But
Yeah.
Snap don't never strike me as that. Whatever. I mean, I know
Yeah.
his debts are not worse than Manny's. His debts are nowhere near worse than Manny's debts. Manny's debts are worse than Chris. Chris is putting it on mild, if you ask me.
But
Manny's whole sole purpose is to make your ass crash out. That's his whole purpose. Whenever he duels you with any debt, he's making you crash out, no matter what. That's just Manny. That's just how Manny is. But back to what I was saying with Matt, man, that makes me think. I'm like, well, damn. He actually, I looked at that as an aspect of him respecting me as a duelist by him doing all of that shit, and to be able to push and to be able to put people, not just Mac in general, but when I play Yu-Gi-Oh, to put people in those situations with just my pure deck alone, without no negates, without none of the bullshit that everybody else played. That actually lets me know in the long run, like, damn, I might be actually decent at this fucking game. So that's just my main take that I just wanted to say. But yeah.
What's going on? I see on this thing. What's going on in the WWE?
Okay, so they got the Queen of the Ring tournament that's going on. And that was a good segue, by the way. That was a fantastic segue, by the way. So what's going on in the Queen of the Ring tournament is we discussed this, me, Snapp, and Matt discussed this, and how it was thrown together. It was rushed because this is the first time that Queen of the Ring tournament has had fatal 4-ways all the way through. Because they had like fatal 4-way matches all the way through. Not to say they haven't been good. They all been good matches, but you could tell that it was rushed. But despite it being rushed, it's still turning out to be a decent tournament. It's still turning out to be pretty decent, especially on the women's side. The women is just showing out, man. The women in general just showing out, especially how Roxanne won. That was fucking genius on how Roxanne won her match. And especially Alexa. I didn't see that shit coming at all. That shit came out of
I caught a glimpse of that one, actually.
That came out of left field. I'm looking at Charlotte ass in the submission, and I'm thinking that Gigi finna get ready to submit. Alexa, hurry up and hit the top rope, hit a finisher, 1, 2, 3, and then round about the 1, 2, 3, one round the 3 hit. That's when Gigi tapped out.
Very sneaky.
Gigi tapped out, but Alexa, referee was like, Alexa got that win. And I was like, bro, that was fucking amazing. I was blown the fuck away. Chris, what are your thoughts when you seen that? Because I know I definitely want to, because I don't think Matt was able to catch it.
Yeah.
I didn't catch nothing on Raw or SmackDown this week.
Yeah, so Chris, what's your thoughts about it, man? Because to me, that shit was fucking amazing.
They've been booking them right, man. Like the smaller women, you would think they would have a chance, and I mean the way they've been doing it to having them win, man, it's awesome. That means they're using your head, not what I'm saying, they ain't the biggest, they ain't the baddest, but they know what they can do. So I thought that was smart on both ends. Yeah, Alexa and freaking Roxanne.
Yeah, man, it was fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's interesting to see Randy, where he at with the King of the Ring. So it looks like to me, Randy might beat Sheamus into that Grand Slam, which sucks.
I'm upset about that. I wanted Sami Zayn to go.
I wanted Sami to win too. I did. I really wanted Sami to win too. But the thing about Sami was striking me, and I don't want them to do, is I really do not want them to go in a heel Sami turn, because when Sami was heel last time, that shit wasn't good. It wasn't a good. He didn't have a good heel run. and
Mhm.
I don't want that to happen. And it's almost like Sammy always coming up short is leading to him turning heel and then finally winning the big one after doing some dastardly like cheating or turning on
Mhm.
somebody or shit like that. So that's the thing that I don't want because we all know how good Sammy is. Sammy's fucking fantastic and he deserves a championship run. He deserves a run. So I definitely want Sammy. I just hope that whatever the hell that Triple H or everybody else is doing, I just want Sammy get to get a championship run. Now, far as back to my Randy situation, I'm happy that Randy is going far in the tournament. I'm just upset that it seems like that he might beat that Grand Slam record over Sheamus
Mm.
because Sheamus has been screaming for the Intercontinental title
Mhm.
for the longest time,
Mhm.
and I want Sheamus to actually do it, despite him being Irish and all of that shit. I still want Sheamus to do it, to be like the ultimate Grand Slam champion, and the only thing that he needs is the Intercontinental title. But it's like they're keeping him away from it. Versus
Mhm.
Randy, which is right now, and anybody could, and everybody could agree, Randy ever since coming back has just been on his best career run, in my opinion. This
Yeah.
has probably been one of
The fact
Randy's
that he's
best.
still doing it is wild to me.
Yeah, when he came back from that injury, from that serious back injury,
Isn't he 20 years in now?
man, Randy's
Yeah.
probably more than
Yeah.
20
20,
years.
20 plus. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably
Yeah,
20
man.
plus now. And Randy's he wrestled, you know what I'm saying? He changed his wrestling style up a little bit. He's a little bit more power now, but he still got the technique. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Randy is just on whatever's Randy doing. He's on his one of his best runs right now. And that's the run that I kind of wanted for Charlotte when she came back. But the crowd is just eating her ass alive. Like it's
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
and it's mainly because the situation WWE always puts her in these fucked up situations. Like
Right.
why you can't have Charlotte just come back and work her way to the title instead of just automatically just thrusting her into the title picture. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte's fantastic. She is the top women's wrestler, despite what everybody says. She is the top female wrestler there. So, you know what I'm saying? Charlotte's supposed to be having a Randy Orton run right now, but she's not.
Fans ain't gonna let that happen,
Randy
man.
Orton
Well,
run is
what
weird though.
Randy Orton is on the and the messed up and the
Because
cool
he
part of
died out. He died out for a time.
yeah, but the thing about Randy Orton is, you would think that Randy Orton run would be a title run, but it hasn't. Randy Orton he just been having a fantastic run, just wrestling
I feel
different
like he's.
opponents.
I feel like what I've seen because I haven't watched too much of it is it's like he's doing like a legacy run. That's what it
He
feels
that's
because
that's exactly what it feels like.
I want to
He
ask Snap. I want to ask Snap and Mac this along with you, Mike.
go
But
ahead.
does he not have the is Randy Orton have the best outside of wrestling career as far as like clipping, as far as like a saying or like a what am I trying to say? Like
Like a good presence outside of the
no,
WWE.
not a good presence. Like what Randy Orton is, what his like his special move. Like you see all the clips, Randy.
RKO. Oh,
People doing
RKO.
Randy, yeah, RKO.
Mhm.
Like, is
Oh,
he the
RKO.
biggest in
Yeah.
wrestling for
I would say
that?
yes.
As far
I
as
would
like,
say
Popular as far as what wrestling goes, or everybody would know who
yeah,
Randy Orton is because of the RKO.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Him, Cena. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, him and
yeah,
seen them both.
yeah. Cause
Some
cause
somewhere,
people do this here. They always say, "Oh, that's John Cena." You know, he ain't make that up, but
yeah,
it's always like John Cena thing. Or
yeah,
even though
I got
Randy
a
Orton
little
do the
boy.
RKO, that shit
Come here.
came from pretty much your boy Diamond Dallas Page.
exactly. And a lot of people don't, and that's another thing. A lot of people don't give enough credit to.
Well,
Like, a lot,
actually, take that back, Mike. Hold on.
what's up? What's up?
Wasn't even Diamond Dallas Page move. It was your boy. John Laurinaitis move. He did though. He did
You
it
talking about
first.
that ace cutter, huh?
Ace Cutter, yeah, he did Ace. He was
Yeah.
the first one to do it. So
Yeah, but Dime Dallas Page made it look cooler.
yeah, he did.
Dime Dallas Page started doing it. He made it look cooler, and the reason why I said Dime Dallas Page is because when Dime Dallas Page was when he started doing that move, that's when DDP started getting on his fantastic run, and he was on a fantastic run, and I believe DDP was like pushing like 30, like late 30s and 40s when he was on his
DDP
run.
was 30, 35, 36 when he
Yeah,
broke in.
man. DDP
Yeah, he
was
was
on a
up there.
fantastic run. And that's one person that I really would love to meet, like in real life, and chop it up. Because he just strikes me as a cool ass
Yeah,
cat.
he a good
Diamond
guy.
Dallas Page does, man. So
A good guy. I
yeah,
think
so
Randy, when Randy, it was kind of like how when Steen got with Darby Allin. I
yeah.
think Randy had got with your boy with the barefoot guy
Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle. I think that's when Randy just was like, you know what, I'm finna just have a good time now.
Yeah. And
And
that's
that
what it
was like
was.
the best thing he done did. He became crowd favorite. You know, he had his moments where he go heel and he supposed to be whatever. But when he did that Matt Riddle shit, man, it was just like career
Yeah.
change for him.
When he grew his beard out and all that shit. When he grew his mustache and shit out, like Randy looked like it looked like a villain Randy, but it was a cool villain Randy. So
And it was having fun.
yeah, he was just having fun, man. So yeah, so both, man. And I just want Charlotte to go on her run. Now, Mac, you might not like Naomi's run, but I'm enjoying her run right now, as where she's doing right now, especially with her character and all of that stuff with the caution character that she's doing, and now she's got Money in the Bank. I just hope that she don't become the first woman. They don't book her to be the first woman that fucks up Money in the Bank.
Oh, I think she'll win. I think she'll win it. But who she going? Which one you think she gonna get?
I don't know, cause boy, I don't know. That's the question. Cause look like she's aiming at Tiff though. Looks like she's aiming at Tiffany Stratton, which, you know what I'm saying, I don't got no issue with that. But me personally, I like Tiff. I'm not into the attire that she got right now. Cause it's like everybody got the attire with the little straps on their legs and shit.
The cheek lifters.
Yeah. And I'm like, why is she starting to do it? Well, Tiffany's been doing it, but some other female wrestlers are starting to do it too. And
I
I'm
get no
like,
butt enhancers, man. They gotta put them straps.
and I'm like, bro, and I'm like,
Tiff
no,
shit so
bro.
bad. Her shit don't even lift it. It just there. It just like on her.
You said who?
Tiffany shit just on her. It don't lift.
Hey, don't Charlotte have? No, Charlotte ain't got them yet, huh?
That should have fall off.
No, Charlotte.
That should have fall off.
Leave Charlotte alone, damn it.
Damn, bro.
Came back with candy saggy and shit, man. I was like, what is this?
I do gotta get more in tune with WWE or wrestling in general.
Queen, leave the queen alone.
Oh, you know that's my girl now.
I know.
These females coming in, that luscious shit, and then that girl snaps in a couple of snaps ago.
A couple of snaps ago?
A couple of episodes ago.
Yeah, got him loose. Oh, you talking about Oscar?
It's good to see Oscar's back.
Yeah.
Whichever one has that nice little pin. She had a cute little pin she do.
Are you talking about Kyrie or are you talking about
Io?
Io?
Talking about Io.
Yeah, you talking about Io?
Io.
Nigga, you think Io something else, boy? You gonna have a blast.
The white girl, the one that he was showing us.
Are you talking about Stephanie Valkyrie?
Oh, Nikita Lyons?
Oh, you talking about Nikita Lyons?
Yeah, Nikita Lyons. Yeah, the sexy. Yeah.
Oh, that was out me.
That was Mack. That was like people look like man. What you trying to say?
The thing about Nikita Lyons is, in my personal opinion, Nikita's supposed to have been on the main roster a long time ago. What stopped
She's on a lot of main rosters.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, in general, Nikita she gets injured a lot, and
all
then
the time.
on top of that, they haven't really honed in on her wrestling style. Like Nikita's wrestling style to me is supposed to be power based.
Well, that's what she's doing now since she done
She's
been
doing
injured.
that now, but
Yeah.
she's supposed that's what they supposed to drilled into her when she first started. Because
In
when I
real life, though,
first,
she really doing that shit though,
yeah, I mean that's cool.
like ninja type shit. Like
Mhm.
she different.
Oh she badass. She'll MMA
Yeah,
fighter for real. So the thing about Nikita's awesome. It's just that now she's starting to
She
get
hurt.
into they just when they was having her wrestle at first, it's almost like they was having her do too much, and she was
Mhm.
getting hurt by doing too much. When all she needed to do was to stay with the power set, stay with the power move set. And I know somebody that's listening is not going to like that, but anyway, they don't like to say move set. But anyway, they, I mean, Nikita is starting to get into that bag now, so hopefully it's not too late for her to hit the main roster. But before I see a Nikita Lyons hit the main roster, I need Jada to hit it first. I need Jada Parker to hit the main roster first. I don't. She don't need to be dwelling in NXT too long. Jada definitely needs to be like literally. If we don't get a Jada Parker main roster call up next year, I'm gonna be disappointed. Me
Mhm.
personally, Jada and Will and Trick Williams, by the way, both of them. If we don't see
Mhm.
a main roster call up by them by next year, then me personally, I'm gonna be
yeah.
disappointed, and I'm gonna wonder what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Because Jada is improving by the day.
Mhm.
She's definitely improving by the day. I do think she still need to get rid of the little high step move that she do. I still feel that move. She should transition that into another move or something like that. I like the high step in motion that she do. I just
Mhm.
don't like the move that comes afterwards. I feel like it should be something else that's more impactful, and then you
Mhm.
should hit the high step. But that's just my opinion as a fan. But
Mhm.
overall, I just love. I want to see Jada Parker definitely hit the main roster, despite my hate against light skinned women. I would definitely like to see her hit the main roster.
She,
So,
she ain't fully black, man.
oh, she ain't.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, she get a pass then.
Yeah, her dad's black. Her mama's something else.
Okay, well, she get a pass then. Anyway, damn, we chopped it up on this Queen of Rain tournament and the wrestling thing. We got well, we got any crash out. Oh well, anything else to wrap up before we
Oh, real
anything else?
quick,
Go
they
for it.
had
Oh, go ahead.
what's the name on Seamus' little YouTube thing. He be doing little workouts with the
He hit
people.
a million. He hit a million, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Shout out to
Seamus,
Sheamus, man. Shout out to
Seamus.
fucking Sheamus, bro.
He had my girl on there, Stephanie Vakur on there, and Stephanie had
Oh.
Seamus on there twerking, man.
Uh-uh.
Hey
You know
Tim,
Seamus?
that's another female you need to check out, Tim. Stephanie
Stephanie.
Mm-mm.
Vakur.
Oh,
Stephanie Vakur. Man,
Hey,
send me the
Stephanie,
link. Send me the link.
Matt
all
sent
right, I got you.
the links, man. But
I got
Really late.
Stephanie gonna be cool though, man.
you. Mm-hmm.
Stephanie's gonna be awesome,
That,
man.
that, and real quick, John Jones, man, he retired
Yeah,
on UFC.
retired.
You said who?
It was
John
mad about
Jones.
that. Aspinall was mad about that, I'm sure.
Oh shit.
John Bones Jones. Oh,
I
I could say I touch on real quick.
oh,
I'd like to say congratulations to Miss Collector of Belts. I think she had her
Tasha,
sixth title right now.
Mercedes,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes,
Monet.
Monet,
Yeah.
the CEO.
Hey, but she won that belt, boy. Hey, Tony Storm came up behind. Man, look, Tony's our best right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tony
Tony,
is at her best.
that's another person that we talk about Tony every time when we bring up women's wrestling, man.
Hmm.
Tony and I am a hype for their match, bro. I cannot wait for her and Tony, for Mercedes and Tony to go at it, man. Tony is probably next to me right now as being well. Charlotte is hot, but she's hot in the bad way. She got heat. She got
She got that
heat.
nuclear heat.
She got heat. But Tony, right now, the run that she's been on, she's probably her and Mercedes right now. They're the two women that's outside of WWE. They on a fantastic run right now, man.
Mhm.
They on a great run right now. So shout out to them ladies, man. Continue doing your thing, and we are looking forward to that match. We are definitely looking forward to that match. All right, man. Anything else?
Oh,
Oh,
All right, cool beans.
Oh, no, I'm gonna stop it.
All right, we got. All right, so that's in crash out corner. Any crash outs? I know we've been a week. I know we've been a week out. anything to crash out on besides the Heat?
Dang.
It's going to be a conversation. So if anybody else got one before this, you might want to go ahead.
If you got one, go ahead. Speak your piece.
Oh, hey, he knocking me out. Tasha says hi. You don't see her hand.
What's
about
up,
to knock
Tasha?
me out.
What's going on? Damn, Tasha, don't do it like that, Tasha.
He had after he just had all them nice things about you earlier.
Yeah, he said all them beautiful
said
things
so
that you
many
want to
nice
hear on the podcast.
What's up?
I said Snapp said them beautiful things about you in the podcast.
Didn't I know? See how she treat me?
Do she even hear us talking?
Hold on.
Tasha.
All right, now she can hear y'all.
Tasha,
you doing him like that, man? He just said all them nice things about
he
you
has such
earlier.
fantastic things about you on the podcast, and you bugging him like that. Come on, Tasha.
Yeah, all the good things I said about her. You see how I get treated? That's why I'm crashed out about it, you know.
Yeah, but I missed the one about y'all's first crush and all that. I ain't listened to that yet.
Just go back to
shit.
that.
We didn't talk about our first crush. We talked about how we got fucked off the first time.
Yeah. That's what we talked about. I want no first crush. What no reminiscing?
It was like
reminiscing. Reminiscing about bad times.
Reminiscing about pain. Our pain and suffering.
Exactly.
Reminiscing about pain and
pain and suffering. I don't even want to go back and watch that last part of the Sidebar.
Hell no.
I was sad. I was sad just by listening to it, man.
I'll get into my crash out real quick.
Well, she said, "Who was our what? Wait a minute." She said,
they would cry.
I damn near cried. Shit, I'm the one who was spilling my guts. I had the worst. I had the worst out of everybody.
I the tear forming up on Mike's door.
She's a good boy sometimes.
I
can make him cry.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna continue. I'm about to turn this camera.
When I put it on him, he cries.
Oh my god.
This is proof right here. This is proof. Yeah, right, huh?
She sound like he agreeing with her, man. That's fucked up.
The infamous hand in the podcast.
No, she touched me, so he real protective of me.
No, he agreed with me. That's what they did.
Nah. But anyway, go ahead. You know,
with the infamous hand with the pink nail polish.
I know, right? We got the infamous hand. That's what it's going to be called.
It's like the hand that be on the old, not Muffet Babies. What that junk was? Was it Muffet Babies with the big nanny who you never seen the other half? You just see her like hands.
You just see the hand. Yeah. Tasha, she's so silly, man. Oh man.
No, for real though, I do got to crash out.
Go for it, man.
I'm all the way oiled up.
I know. We know.
Somebody in our podcast gonna have something to say about this.
I think what I think it is, I'm crashing on your ass too.
We here. I don't. Let's go. We here. We already had the conversation.
Okay. Let's see.
Ballerina is not a part of the John Wick series.
Uh-oh.
Bro, that's its own thing. We're not attaching that to John Wick. Ballerina, I went and saw the movie. I don't care what nobody got to fucking say.
Oh,
Bro, that shit. Oh, that shit, bro. They could have did so much with that shit, bro. Like, they dropped the ball so hard. First of all, they could have made her so much more doper. Her story wasn't convincing enough. I don't give a fuck if you think there's not supposed to be a story in action. Fuck that. It has to have something to follow. All the John Wick movies, and I can name them all because I went and watched them all, have a story to why he's killing all these motherfuckers. It make it more
He
fucking.
killed everybody about that damn dog in the first one.
dog.
It was
I'm gonna
way
get my
on
piece
his-
off. You can talk afterwards.
Okay,
Man.
go for it.
He is the boogeyman, and we understand why he's the boogeyman in every single John Wick. Literally, there's a plot to everything he's doing throughout every movie. Don't give a fuck what nobody says, whether they agree or not, because y'all not watching it. Y'all just watching action. Ooh, boom, boom, pow, pow, bang, bang. I'm watching it because it makes sense. Like, oh, he killing all these motherfuckers. This shit fucking dope as fuck. Like, oh shit, there's really a story to this. That's why you got us as fans. This is my favorite series, so calm down. I'm talking my piece. That ballerina shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. I was tired in the first 10 minutes of this shit.
Oh boy.
That fucking story, that bullshit ass story when she was a child. And what's up, little man?
Kingston must have showed up. He like, what you going on about?
I'm gonna calm down a little bit. But he
He's gonna save you.
What's up, Kingston?
that story. They tried to put some bullshit story in the ballerina shit. Which, first of all, they could have cut that whole first 10 minutes out because her pops was supposed to be him. We never learned about her parents, so we just assumed that they didn't. Like, they say nothing about them. Spoiler alert. Just cut this whole shit out if y'all listening podcast. Look, you might have to go somewhere, bro. Hold on. Hold on, y'all.
oh, this is awesome. All the pod.
Nigga, we pushing forward, nigga.
He's cool from the sit in that 4-hour range, but
My bad. I had to be a cool.
you used up all the credits on this damn episode.
All
We ain't got no more credits for the week for the month.
Woo!
Back to it. So they could have cut the first 10 minutes off. They could have started this grown ass woman in the fucking ballerina shit that she went through with John Wick, which was cool. I like that. That should have been the first 30 fucking minutes, but they cut it to 10. Cool. And then when you want her to go slide on niggas, she went in and sliding like she was scared or something. Like, bitch, all this training you done did, cool, right? And then the best scene that would have been of the fucking movie, they cut the fuck out. They show her walking out slow, like she done killed all these niggas. I'm talking about bitches.
Yeah,
a lot of them. And we don't get to see that fucking scene. I was like, oh, this is so much killing.
Okay,
and then you cut off the dude's hand and go bring it back to the Nguyen Don bitch and be like, hey, I want to know what happened to my family. And she's like, bitch, calm the fuck down. No, you're not going to learn about your family and follow orders. Then she don't follow orders. I'm like, this bitch is just, she don't listen.
That's a woman.
Now she just goes into this city.
That's a woman.
She just go into the city, Juan, Don, and willy nilly by herself, and then start fucking up people, which was kind of cool. I like that part.
Yeah.
Where they lost me at, this whole flamethrower bullshit. I'm like, all right, it was cool for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But y'all did a 25-minute show of her flamethrowing another flamethrowing ass nigga. Like, I'm like, bro, all right. Like, it was cool when it first came on, but y'all could have ended it after 5 minutes. She could have really got to the shits with the old white dude. Cool. Whatever. Y'all trying something new? Fine. The best part of the fucking movie, bro, you know what the best part was, Mike? The boogeyman showed up. I was like, that's what this movie is missing. Fucking John Wick. And then you completely see the difference in the action. He whooped her ass for 10 minutes trying to tell this bitch to leave. And she still didn't want to leave, bro. I'm like,
once again, though,
he could kill you 5 times.
The boogeyman wasn't able. Go ahead.
She's not even her. She's not even her. The bitch that almost killed John Wick in the first movie would have gave her the works. I'm like, bitch, you is sad. He just playing with you and telling you to leave. And then he like, you know what? All right, I got your side. I'm going to help you out, too. That was the best part of the movie. That was like, oh, the boogeyman here. We don't give a fuck. Bow. They died. He killing their fucking body. Saved her fucking life. She almost got killed by the big Siberian-looking Russian nigga. But, hey, got to get saved by John Wick because it's his movie. We understand. And I'm just like, that's what it was missing the whole time. That John Wick factor. Like, she didn't have the unks. They could have made her more evil. They could have made her more revengeful. But it just wasn't hitting for me. And I'm pissed. As a fucking fan, I'm fucking mad, bro. Like,
okay. So hearing two different opinions, I need to lock in and watch this movie tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I spoiled the entire
No, you didn't spoil it at
you
all. You didn't spoil shit because I'm still going to watch it. So now I have to really watch it now because I literally want to watch it now so we can have a discussion about it.
Yeah.
Apparently, by me not watching it, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was watching it, you haven't seen it yet, neither, Chris?
No, not yet.
So I'm gonna have to go ahead and buckle down and watch it.
I will not be buying that movie as part of my John Wick series.
Well, I gotta watch it to see first, but I know when I could only go off what I seen from the trailers. When I saw from the trailers, it made me interested and excited for the movie, mainly because it was a movie set in the John Wick universe. Because I watched the hotel one, and that Continental was fucking fine. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's going on in John Wick world, it piques my interest. So I'm like, okay, I need to watch this shit. But anyway, I'm gonna have to sit down and watch this before Mack go on, and because now that he said his piece, I'm pretty sure Mack gonna go ahead and.
I want to hear this. I have to hear this.
Because me and Snapp can't have no opinion on this.
Mm-mm.
Just in case, listeners, we haven't seen it yet. I know you sent us the site, Matt. So I'm gonna check it out. But me and Snapp, we're gonna check it out on our own time, and then hopefully,
I need to look up the reviews for this movie.
Hopefully, ain't no hopefully. About time we run this podcast back and we give our thoughts on the ballerina movie. We'll all be able to chime in on it. That's the plan. So
I'm gonna say, because if y'all watch it this week, I'll do my crash out next week for this.
Okay, we'll watch it. I'll watch it this week.
Yeah,
my crash out gonna be kind of spoilerish.
Oh, that's fine, because that way we could go ahead and watch it.
So we can all have an opinion.
We can all have an opinion. So right now,
I get to live. I get to live today.
Matt like scapegoat.
And next week, I'm gonna be like, man, I was on that oil, man. I don't remember none of that. That was oil talking, man.
Blame it on the oil. Blame it on the oil.
I like ballerina.
Oh, that's so funny. All right, man. Snapp, you had a crash out, Snapp. So what's up? What you got?
No, I ain't have one. I'm good. I was just gonna mess with my wife. Crash out by Tasha messing with me and stuff.
Oh, okay. Matt, what about you? You got? Oh, you saving yours for the next?
I'm saving mine.
Okay. I don't have a crash out, so I guess we pretty much wrapped up for this segment, y'all. Another long podcast, and once again, we apologize for it. But hey, it was a great podcast. Appreciate everybody for listening, tuning in. Appreciate Kendra once again for showing up for our sidebar conversation, being a guest. Appreciate you, Kendra, if you're listening. If you get through this podcast,
yeah,
boy, we just cracking out about it though. But appreciate everybody for listening, man. Check us out on all social media platforms at the GBTC podcast on all social media platforms, YouTube, Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter. All of the platforms, man, YouTube and all of that. So appreciate all the love that we've been getting. Once again, we still get love on TikTok. Hopefully you guys, we put out a thank you video on TikTok, letting everybody know how much we appreciate y'all, man. We getting the followers, we getting the likes and all of that stuff. We still starting out. on this journey. So hopefully you continue with this journey with us, man. And that's all we got, man. We got anything else before we wrap up for the show, yo?
That's all.
Yeah, I do. I was spoiling myself on date everything. Apparently, you can meet a butt plug.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And he would end the podcast. He ended it. Just to let y'all know, he ended the podcast off talking about an upcoming dating sim game called Date Everything, and you can date a butt plug.
You can date a butt plug, man.
But anyway, that's all we got, everybody. Take care of your minds, take care of your hearts. We'll talk to you all later. Be easy.
Peace.